in a Spider-Man movie, but I can't imagine they're going to reboot. Or maybe they'll do another Daredevil show, but it'll be the same Daredevil.
So there's a rumor going around saying that Jessica Jones and Daredevil are going to appear in She-Hulk.
Okay, that'd be cool.
That makes a lot of sense for both of them.
Yeah.
She-Hulk, she's also an attorney.
Yeah.
Well, I know the end credit scene for Doctor Strange is they're going to reboot X-Men, so.
Yo, Professor X, let's go.
You have a bad history of these jokes.
No, hey,
well,
who knows
if they're jokes or not? Who knows if they're jokes or not? Who knows?
I promise you, Roger's not joking right now.
Hey, Venture Beat. Roger's base. What's an article?
Hey, start the show now?
I'm ready, man.
That's what I'm saying.
Oh, I've been waiting.
I'm ready to roll.
Yeah. Second Shofu hits that button. I'm ready to go.
I think we're live already.
You got to give me...
Yeah, but it's not... We have to do the pre-show stuff.
You got to run that intro.
You got to give me that 5 seconds.
At 5... Well, I mean, you're going to see it. Shofu's going to be deafened. I'm going to say, hey, what's going on, everybody? I'm going to do the whole thing. I mean, that's how this works. Come on.
Is he already live?
Been gone for 4 years or something?
Yeah, he's live. Yeah.
Yeah, he's live.
You got a lot of nerve. You got a lot of nerve and a lot of jokes today, War Champ. Okay, I see you. I got something for you.
I got some catching up to do. I was trapped in Massachusetts for 4 years. Well, a month. Same thing.
That event was wild.
Fuck.
Breath of the Wild.
Nice.
Welcome back.
I hear that joke one more time. I'm gonna have to roast you, bro. I just can't.
I'm telling you, man. Every time I hear that word, I'm gonna say it.
I'm gonna have to roast you, bro. I got jokes too. I'm telling you, bro.
Man, you know what's a joke? Your poking skills were a joke. I remember slapping you up when it came out on Wii U at first.
What the fuck are you talking about? He gotta be lying.
Just remember,
have the video. Your video's still on your channel.
Imagine bragging about being good at poking. Just imagine.
Okay. Every time it comes up, it ain't me. But I get in trouble for this.
He's got to be lying. Like, I wasn't goated at that game. Like, what?
Did you like your new game, Victor? Did you like it?
Kind of untouchable.
Yeah, you're the one who made that.
I did.
Okay. I thought that was pretty funny.
That's what I thought. Yeah. That honestly be pretty good. Be a pretty good crossover, Sonic and Pokemon.
That's fucking cap.
How is it cap? You know you would play that.
Be a cool
I would literally never touch that game ever in my entire life.
Yes, you would. Yes, you would.
No, the fuck.
Yes, you would. 100%.
I would not.
The crossover, yes, you would.
Yeah,
Saying, what the heck is this? I definitely don't want this, and then you would play it because your audience would want you to play it.
Bro, why are you guys speaking on my behalf like I don't know what I would do? Am I not a grown ass man?
Bro, this is
I know you.
100%.
What do you mean you know me?
Of course you're gonna play it.
First of all, it's a Pokemon game.
Bro,
so
you motherfuckers don't know me at all. I hate things that don't make any sense. That doesn't make any sense, and I would not play that shit.
You're telling me you would never see Sonic and Pokemon fighting.
Why does that exist?
You can play Smash Brothers there. I mean,
if there's possibly a logical explanation as to why Sonic is now.
What if it's good?
Bro, can I finish the sentence? Shut up, bro. If there's any, it doesn't matter if it's good. It's fucking dumb. If there's any potential reason that collaboration could potentially make sense, then I'll play it. If Sonic appears in Pokemon one day, I'm not touching that.
What?
They're animal people, bro. It works.
They're animal people?
That's not a correlation.
So he just swore himself into the furry kingdom. Look at him.
I don't understand.
I hate this whole conversation. I really hate it. I fucking hate everything that just happened.
What we really need is Super Mario Bros. Z.
What we really need is the fucking intro to play.
Yes, that'd be really nice.
That's basically.
Man, I love the OG Super Mario Bros. Z. I don't know about this new one though.
It's more produced.
Yeah, but I feel that the fights are less creative.
Sonic and Pokemon be amazing. See, I'd agree with you if that game was an ass. Okay, it's not like Sonic being in Pokemon makes the game good all of a sudden. It's not going to change anything for me.
If there's a track record for Sonic being in game,
might even make it worse.
Exactly.
Yeah. Damn, you just gonna say that? What happened?
I blanked out. What happened?
Who are you talking about?
You
You
can't-
can't
we
let
can't.
him say that like he can do anything without it.
Adele has
Can't-
literally no
can't
power.
That's why you
right
guys
now.
say cap. I'm not capping. Sonic
Can argue
wouldn't.
that right now.
anything,
You're
if Sonic
lying.
is if Sonic is in anything, I'm less inclined to play, not more. Like what? Motherfuckers are crazy.
But you said you like Sonic Battle, don't you?
Nigga, that game came out 15 years ago.
Okay, but
Yeah,
say
very
you
old.
liked it.
What if they
So
made okay? But what
it's
if
a
they
game like
made
that.
a new Power Stone and the Power Stone was all Sonic characters? Would you play that?
What the
mean-
fuck are
Hold
you
on,
even talking
hold on,
about? That's
hold on.
not Power
The
Stone then.
cast or the things you're picking up?
No,
What are you talking
Sonic
about?
Power Stone, bro.
So it's the cast. So you get Chaos Emeralds, right? That's what you're talking about?
And I never said I didn't like Sonic. I like Sonic. I've said this a million times. They just have a very recent history of garbage. So why the fuck would Sonic make me want to play?
Wait, man.
Sonic?
I want to wait. Can I really
Not
quickly
even
give a
very
shout out to
recent
somebody in
anymore.
the
It's more
chat?
like
I
a
see
decade.
JT. Wait, real quick.
Even more.
JT Bizzle 17 in the chat said, "Why isn't this show uploaded on YouTube anymore?" JT Bizzle, let me explain something to you because obviously we're gone last episode. There is a Japan Time Podcast YouTube channel, official YouTube channel, where
We
we're
didn't announce
uploading
last
the
episode.
shows. We're showing clips. We're showing every. Oh, we didn't announce it last episode.
No, it was.
Well, then why wasn't this bitch following us on Twitter? Follow us on Twitter.
Oh my god, yo,
Loud
you
as
know.
hell,
The
boy.
reason why they're not uploading
Because
on
Roger
YouTube.
was going in, and he's like, "Oh wait, we didn't say this." Oh my god, yo,
The
Roger.
reason they're not on
That's
YouTube is because we can't start a fucking podcast.
Yeah,
Fucking
that's
image,
true.
bro. It's so funny. What the fuck?
What do you guys?
Oh, that's the reason? Because the reason the podcast ain't started is because y'all was talking about who got money in Smash Bros.
Well,
for
we're
the last
sitting,
45
I mean,
minutes.
no, but we've been sitting, we've been waiting.
Like
That's
20
right.
minutes ago.
Everything up, you were
I
just
stopped at
muted.
9:32.
That was a while ago.
No, it wasn't, bro. I was waiting for a picture. I definitely because y'all wouldn't shut the fuck up, bro. I didn't want to hear that
Oh
shit.
my god.
Every
It's just
every time I unstepped, y'all was still talking, so I was just chilling back here.
They were done making that tier list when you undeafened.
It was at 9:35.
That's not the
Yo,
point.
who-
Y'all not
who's
listening.
playing Man of the
You never
World?
do.
Who's
It's
playing
okay. It's
Naruto?
okay. I get it.
Oh my gosh. Why are you playing Naruto music?
Jesus Christ, bro. Nothing but a bunch of morons in here.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to the Japan Time Podcast for April 11th, 2022. I am your host, as usual, Rogers Base, and I am joined by my extremely successful co-host, Shofu. What's going on, Shofu?
Is that what you thinking? What the fuck?
Purchase your tracks and Japan Time jackets today.
With the winner receiving $100,000. Oh my god!
What? He used the fucking promo sound clip.
Purchase your tracks and Japan Time jackets today.
You can barely hear the promo over the beam.
Oh my god!
Getting louder.
It was getting hotter.
I mean,
We're joined by Coast. What's up? Now, Coast. We're joined by HMK. What's up, HMK?
Ricky, turn
We're
up the heat,
joined
Ricky,
by
turn it up.
Tito. What's up? Tito. We're joined by McDareth. What's up? McDareth. By the way, happy birthday to McDareth.
What the
Thank
fuck?
you.
was
McDarrett,
that?
the old ass man today, chat. Happy birthday, McDarrett. Hey, let me get some W's in the chat for McDarrett.
Yup.
You're older than me. That's crazy.
That's cap. You about 45,
How
man.
old are you?
And I'm 45. You about 55.
That's cap.
Let's
Let's go.
You about 65, old man. Let's.
I'm 65, about 75, Grandpa.
That's cap. That's cap. That's cap. That's cap. That's cap. That's cap.
Happy
You're
birthday
75. I
to
still got more than 75 subscribers than you. Let's go. Anyway,
God.
moving on.
God.
We got
Hello?
Unnecessary.
we got Viram. What's up, Viram? What's going on, Viram?
Yo, I finally hit 100 months on Shofu's channel. That's fucking crazy.
Right
bro.
on.
Let's go.
That's
Let's
fucking
go.
crazy.
And actually, Viram, I have a very special intro for you. Do you want to tell the people what happened since the last episode real quickly? Because I know we got a jam-packed show, but I want you to get this in there. A little news about Hyper Lightbreaker?
Hell yeah. So, company that I work for, Heart Machine, we announced a new game last week. It's Hyper Light Breaker. It's the spiritual successor to Hyper Light Drifter, released in 2016. I've been working on this game since 2020. And yeah, you can check it out on, well, it's going to be early access 2023, and you can wishlist it on Steam
No.
right now.
It's not that they can. They will.
Yeah, exactly.
And you know what else
They
we're gonna
legally
do,
have
folks?
to.
Which we are also legally obligated to say, Fidel. Do you know where I'm going with this?
Are we spoiling things?
No, we're not.
Wait for it.
Really? You forgot the bit from last episode?
No.
You
Roger
already
is
forgot
spoiling.
already.
Tito, hit him with the charges, bro.
Excuse
Hit him
me.
with the charges, bro.
Ricky, I need hit the music
Oh shit. Okay, here we go.
Oh boy. Okay. Well.
I'm ready.
because here we are once
boy.
again.
Once
2
again.
weeks later,
2 weeks later, bro.
and I would like to present additional evidence that not only completely shows that Roger is not only guilty of spoiling Shofu, but guilty of spoiling every human on Earth who listens to this show. I will present to you Exhibit B as I DM this link to Shofu. As you can see, Roger's
Hold on,
base
let's pull it up.
spoiled from this clip
That is true.
the ending of the Sonic movie for everyone.
Oh, the after credit scene is Shadow.
Hello?
You stop this right now, sir.
No, I
Oh,
was
yeah.
going to watch the
By the way,
credit scene for the news.
from
Here we go.
Sonic.
Yeah,
Oh,
spoiler alert, by the way. Spoiler alert.
Cat
Spoiler alert.
Fucking nuts.
No, it's literally Shadow. I'm looking at it right now.
Yo,
It's on. I went on movie spoiler Reddit.
That'd be funny as
I
fuck.
posted.
Imagine everyone just waits in the theater like the credits.
That's crazy.
As you can see here, as you can see, he clearly spoiled the end of this movie. Therefore,
So you're
I would like
telling me Shadow was actually at the end of the new Sonic movie?
yes,
And he told everybody that 2 weeks ago. That's what
Correct.
you're telling me?
correct, Your Honor.
Can we like,
Correct.
get into the show?
And-
A little
This is
warning.
not-
It's
and-
crazy.
And one additional charge. Thank you.
What?
I got this
We
one. I got
have-
this one. I got this one. I got this one. I got this one. I got this one.
Hold on.
Now this is
Oh, you-
Roger's
okay, all right, hold on, hold on.
This
I
is
would-
Roger's
I would-
most egregious charge.
Even
Right
a
here.
judge?
I would like to bring in my
Don't worry
colleague
about it,
here,
Zed.
Shofu. Shofu, go ahead, my colleague.
Listen to these charges, right?
Let's hear it.
How many stakes does Roger's base owe us, people?
Oh,
yeah.
my God.
How many
Wait, hold
stakes
up.
does this man owe us?
Talk to this fool.
Okay,
Amen,
right?
brother.
Right?
Like
So
Yoshi
keep that in
evading
mind.
tax, bro.
He always talking about I got y'all with a stake if this doesn't happen, but I just know it's gonna happen and then it doesn't happen, right?
Amen.
Fidel came to LA for the first time in his entire life, bro.
My damn life, bro.
He was in town 10
It was
minutes
bad
away from
timing.
Roger.
It was bad timing.
And
I
Roger
warned him
wasn't
in
even in
advance.
town.
I warned him in advance, and I
Roger
even
wasn't
said,
even
around.
if you were available on this specific day, we would go to this specific place. I have the DMs. I can pull this up.
Fidel's
I told Fidel
Fidel's
specific
first
times,
time in LA,
specific
bro.
places.
And you're
Roger.
missing? So
I
you
can't
really you don't
believe
want to
this,
buy
bro.
his estate that badly
Wait.
to the point where you're not even in the city anymore? That shit is crazy.
You left the city, Roger. You
Grand-
left the city.
Grand state
I
of
went to
Asia,
see
bro.
Shofu. I went to see Shofu. You should have been there with me.
I'm gonna phone the CRA right now.
This
I'm gonna
is
let
really
them know.
crazy, bro. I
I'm
got
gonna
the
pay-
evidence right
I'm
here.
gonna
Me
pay
and
my
Fidel
taxes
was
this
chilling.
year. I'm gonna pay my taxes this year when it's convenient for me.
Wait.
Me and Fidel was chilling,
for a little
right?
bit.
And where's
That's
Roger?
what Fidel
He's not
even-
over here. He's not over here. He's not over here. He's not over. Where is he at? Where's he at, bro?
Where's Roger in this image, bro? Where's
Was
Roger?
Fidel
in this
even
image?
present when the steak bets were made?
No,
Yes.
I don't think so.
I've been present for three steak bets.
He's been present for a couple.
I've been here for
Right.
like 3
For
steak
one of
bets.
them, yes.
No, he's been here for a
Roger,
couple.
to me.
At least.
Explain to me, you and I were able to meet up in Japan, but you couldn't stay in LA for Fidel.
Oh my God! God is
Wait,
out.
no, okay, wait. So,
country, but you couldn't meet your man in
this
your
is, wait
city.
a minute. I have explanations.
Oh my
I have
God.
explanations. But I haven't been told that I can speak yet, so I'm letting you guys speak your truth.
Hey, go
and
ahead.
then I'll
Go
present the
ahead.
evidence. All right.
Order in court. Order in court. The defendant might now defend himself.
This man's
Thank
the
you.
judge and the fucking prosecutor.
Hey,
Roger,
hey.
you may approach the stand.
Thank you very
Well,
much.
thank you.
Thank you. All right, now on the first charge of spoiling the end of the Sonic movie, I plead guilty. I absolutely did that. I did not think that was actually the ending of the movie. It was a bit for the show. It was an educated guess that Shadow was going to be at the ending. Shadow is at the ending. I am sorry.
You're lying.
I did
You're
not
lying.
know. I am sorry. So on that note, but I will
Objection,
plead
Your Honor.
guilty that I did spoil based on
100%.
There's
Objection, Your Honor.
15 years, Your Honor.
Your Honor, objection. Your objection, Your Honor. He's clearly lying.
Mr.
He's got- I mean,
I'm being honest, I
Mr.
did.
Bass, ignorance of the law is no excuse.
That's
Wait a
fair.
minute, wait a
All right,
minute.
now as for Fidel and steak evasion, on that topic, Fidel, did I not DM you a specific place and a time in which I would be available on my busy schedule to meet up with you? And in fact, did I not also bring up that we would go to Shofu's afterwards as well?
Wait, so why
Yes,
wasn't Shofu
but-
going
but
to get steaks?
Well, okay,
But you didn't
that
tell
is.
Shofu about that deal.
I did not because I knew Shofu would never leave his house unless I told you first.
That's
You're making an
cap. That's
assumption, though. You're
cap.
making an assumption.
Cap.
You just made an assumption.
cap.
I can't believe this.
I made an assumption. I made
Assumption
an
in the
assumption that
court.
Shofu wouldn't have left his house.
Assumption in the
I made an
courtroom.
assumption.
Because
You're
unlike
right.
you-
No, you're right. You're right. I made
Assumption
an
in the
assumption
courtroom.
based on 10 years of friendship that Shofu would not leave his house. You are correct.
What?
You gotta
Bro,
bring
You're
leave
correct.
this
I did.
defamation
I am-
of character, Your Honor.
That's cap. Unlike you, Rogers Base, no matter where the fuck Fidel was at, if he was within 100 miles of me, I would have gone to see him, bro. Because that's my fucking guy, and he's
Yes,
Canadian. All right? I can't see him every day.
What, 100 miles?
He was
That
only
is-
here for 3 days, man. I
That is
got
cap of the highest order. That would be 100 miles.
Because he's in a different country. He's
He'll
international.
be back soon.
I thought
I'm
you
just saying. He lives
back
far. He lives
soon.
far away from me.
He's literally going to be here in 2 months when they have the Sonic Frontiers
That's
event.
not
It's gonna
the
be fun,
point.
man.
The point
Sorry,
was
what?
he was
What
here
event?
and you
What
weren't. I
event?
can't believe it, bro.
All right.
When
Well,
did he say
Hey,
he
you
was
talking
gonna
about
do
nothing
that?
to left
anyway,
my house?
whatever. That's fine. All right.
Like,
What was the other charge now? Okay, so it was steak evasion,
Yes.
which I
Grand
I don't
steak
plead
evasion.
guilty to that because I
Grand-
mean
grand
I would
steak
pay.
evasion.
I would do it.
Well,
But I
okay,
will
well,
absolutely
to be
plead
fair-
guilty to the spoilers.
To
I
be
would.
fair,
I-
if you
that's
played
my fault.
steak, if it's not steak evasion on Fidel, then it's definitely on Shofu. For
How?
sure.
How?
You didn't even ask.
How?
It's on the whole crew. What are you talking about,
Like,
Peter?
that's-
It's the whole crew.
That's a whole.
Oh,
Like,
you're
it's one or
saying,
the
oh,
other.
you're saying
I
he
mean,
did
the
it
crew.
to me.
To be
Okay,
fair,
I thought
the
you
crew.
said-
Yeah. So the crew has not been gathered in one place, but I've said that when the crew finally does gather in one place, dinner's on me. Now, on the topic of Shofu, you are correct. And I'm realizing this now that we could have on multiple occasions gone to because we literally live 15 minutes from each other. We could absolutely meet up, and the steak could be on me at literally any
It
point.
ain't
So
about
Shofu,
me.
when
It
you are
ain't
ready,
about me.
when you are ready to leave your house, and we are both available.
Why are you assuming that I
The
don't
steak-
leave my house? I leave my
know,
house all
but
the time.
Why can't
Not
you
all- not all
invite
the
him
time.
out?
Not
Yes,
all the
I
time.
do.
I can't.
How
I
is that on your
can't.
deck?
That's on me.
That's on me.
Why do you?
That's on me.
What is the
us to get me
pretense?
downstairs.
That's
What's
on
going
me.
on?
That's on me.
He
So
goes
I
to the
will say,
7-Eleven. He does leave his house.
I
Oh,
leave
he
my
goes to
house all the
7-Eleven,
time.
that's true.
Bro, what are you talking about? Do you see me every
we'll
single
go to.
day,
All right,
bro?
fine.
This
Then
is
okay,
crazy.
not by next episode, but I'm putting a day on this. Not by next episode because I'm going to be out of town again. But the episode after that. I'm going to put a date on this. No. I'm going to give a date. If this doesn't happen by this date, then I'm going to jail permanently. All right, look. Our next show after this show is the 25th of April, and the show after that is
Day off
May
of my
9th.
birthday.
Happy birthday. By May 9th, if Shofu has not eaten the steak treated to by me, I'm going to jail.
You're going to
May
jail
9th.
tonight.
There's a
Look,
date
man.
on this May 9th. May 9th.
Mister's going to jail tonight.
Look,
We're
man,
doing this.
it's
Steak
not-
dinner by May 9th.
It's not-
Roger's going to jail
It's
tonight.
not about me, bro. I don't need the steak. It's not
He's
about me.
going to
Bail for
jail
Mr.
tonight.
Bass.
You don't need it, but I'm going to
God,
do it
just
by May
go to
9th.
jail,
That's our day, May
We
9th.
will be posting.
We're
bail
going
for
to get
Mr.
six.
Base.
It's going to be awesome. May 9th. We're doing it.
All right, I'm not posting his bail. I'm not doing that.
That's fair. That's fair.
So, by the way, Fidel,
His bail
you'll
might be worth more than the steak.
should I just charge you? Like, should I just send you my receipt?
No. Me and Ricky got charges against Fidel too.
Why me?
Let's hear it. Let's hear it.
Why? What did I do?
Because Fidel enters my home.
You asked me.
No, I did not ask you.
Yes, you did.
No, the fuck I did not ask you. You said you gotta watch this and you sent me the fucking video. I did not ask to see that video. Chat, who was there, bro? I did not fucking ask him to see that video. He sent me the video. I didn't ask for shit.
Yeah. Him to drop his phone, Fidel.
Yeah, but Devin, it was for content. It was worth it.
Nah,
it was
why
for
are you
content.
pressuring him to watch that shit, bro? What the fuck's wrong with you?
Listen, it was content, all right? He was asking why are people mentioning bowling, and I was like, well, let me tell you.
No,
bro.
why'd you show him the bowling ball video, dude? Why did you do that?
Because it was funny.
I showed him both of them.
Oh my god.
There's more than one.
Yo, Fidel, you think it's
Was
funny?
it content to send that to me as well and hurt me?
Yes, absolutely.
Absolutely. Also, you admit that you do hurt me.
Oh,
You admit that
100%.
this is a pattern of behavior.
Yeah. Of course.
Ricky, this might be a good opportunity to bring this up, Ricky.
Dale had tried to put his hands on me for the final time. As I raised my fist in self-defense, my vision dimmed. The last bit of light I saw was stained in red. I knew my response would be disproportionate to the insult, but the message I'd leave would never be forgotten.
Let's carry on with the show.
Did he just
Very much. Thank you very much.
carry on with the show.
Appreciate that. Thank you.
Let's just
I haven't even gotten through the
We have a
intros yet. I
special
gotta
guest.
say,
Did we even talk about it?
hold on. How about you let me host the show, Ricky? So first off, we have to say welcome back to War Champ, who's been gone for a couple weeks. So welcome, War Champ 7. Welcome back to the show.
Hello.
Welcome to Zeph, who also did not get an introduction amidst all that.
Welcome to
Zeph.
Zeph.
That's okay. Hello. Yeah,
Welcome.
Everybody, welcome to Zeph.
And then finally, last but not least, our very special guest, HMK, is joining us for this episode focused on Zelda, Kingdom Hearts, and Sonic. So welcome, HMK.
Yo, what it do? I can find. what the fucking clapping. Thank you. I appreciate that. It's good to be here.
Absolutely. Now we have a what?
That man just died.
No one just died. We're fine. So we have a lot of news to get through this week. A lot of news. This is breaking news, actually. I don't know if you guys saw this. Nintendo has officially announced 55 minutes ago that they bought land for a second new 12-floor development center with an expected completion date of December 2027. So we are getting a new Nintendo headquarters across the street from the other Nintendo headquarters in December of 2027. Thoughts?
Damn, 5 years. That's a long ass time.
It's cool. It shows that they're probably expanding studios or they're just hiring more people. Depends what they're going to do with it, but...
Wait, so if it's across the street, are they retiring the other one, or are they just going
No, so they're keeping open the other one, and this is going to be an additional, development center. Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
I mean, it just makes sense.
Across the street from each other.
Yep.
I mean, it could mean that what they were saying earlier about that we're not looking to buy more studios could be total cap, and then that's why they're building this new place.
Well, I don't think this means they're going to buy studios. They could just be hiring more people.
That's true.
Because if you're buying a studio and you don't need to build a new building, they probably have one.
Oh, wait 1 sec.
Unless they decide to what's the word? Dissolve other studios or whatever. Or maybe they're just getting more space for the Monolith Soft crew.
I mean, they deserve it because
I love Monolith Soft.
They're doing very good over there.
Yeah.
On the topic of Monolith Soft, by the way, let's get this out of the way right away, too. Right after the last episode of the show, it was announced that The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild sequel is getting delayed to spring 2023.
Man, thank God.
Yeah, honestly, this year is pretty stacked in terms of releases as it is now with Elden Ring and Xenoblade coming out, the new generation of Pokemon. There's a lot of stuff. But initial thoughts on the delay of The Legend of Zelda The Breath of the Wild sequel.
I'm not
Let's
sure.
hear it.
I can wait as long as they need, bro. I don't.
Yeah.
There's so much shit for me to play right now, anyway.
Yeah.
Hasn't almost every Zelda game been delayed?
Pretty much
Like,
every 3D
ever?
Zelda has been delayed one way or another. Ever since Ocarina of Time. So it's nothing new.
Also, good to bring up, too, that, the original Breath of the Wild and the original Switch both debuted in March of their year. So they might want to do this on, the 6th year. Was that 6th year or 7th year would be next year.
6
year anniversary of the Switch. They might want to just release it then.
Right. You know, considering that all of the games that we're getting this year from Nintendo and all the games that we've been getting from like other developers, I'm pretty much good. At first, I was like, yeah, it hurts that Breath of the Wild 2, we've been waiting for more than 5 years. But I mean, Elden Ring has been consuming my life, and that's like a good, I would say, substitute for now. But honestly, this year, Stack, we're getting the new Pokemon at the end of the year. Xenoblade Chronicles 3, Bayonetta 3. I'm fine.
So real quick, because I don't want to make a whole segment out of it, I just want to throw this in because he mentioned Elden Ring. Since the last show, where I mentioned that I had completed 2 major dungeons, I have since completed 4 of the main legacy dungeons and a bunch of the catacombs. And just today, right before the show, I beat the Godskin Noble in Mount Volcano. So that's my progress report for Elden Ring. I'm really enjoying it. But people have asked, are you going to stream it? Are you going to stream it? I'm not. I'm playing it off camera. I'm enjoying myself. But I wanted to get that in there. Now,
big Sam.
Still on the topic of Zelda, we did get a brief little image of the new game in the form of Link holding what appears to be a rotting or a broken Master Sword. Thoughts?
Yo, that shit's diseased, bro. Like, it has like holes like seeping through. I mean, like at first you would think like, okay, a broken Master Sword would be cool, but now that shit has like holes, like it was like melting through, like it was like you popped a pus pimple or some shit all over the blade or whatever.
Oh, what?
It was bad looking, dude.
Odd analogy, but the plot thickens though, right? Because what timeline is this set in? Like, is this after the events of Breath of the Wild, where it's supposed to be like?
Yes, it's a
he
sequel.
already saved the situation. Shut up! I understand that now.
Oh my God.
But like,
I mean, it's literally called the sequel to Breath of the Wild, so that's on you. That's not on me, buddy.
He's right to react.
Why was that so hostile, bro?
Ricky, you're uninvited. You're uninvited from my Ozark postseason discussion. You're uninvited, Ricky.
Yeah, it has.
Roger,
I guess.
Ricky's talking.
I'm just confused. Why is it that after he seems like he succeeded in the last game, that now it seems like everything is turned to turmoil or whatever?
Oh, that's just how they do it for these kind of games. Like it's like some Metroid games or Castlevania games when it's the same character going from game to game. They have a reason to take the stuff away from you, so you have to start over.
Right.
Yeah. So like that's how Link goes back to level 0, and then in Breath of the Wild 1, we beat Calamity Ganon. We didn't beat Calamity Ganon Dorf. That's the real issue.
Oh, that's what I was looking forward to. Like an
big
actual
Sam.
humanoid version of Ganon.
I cannot wait to see who's gonna voice this fool.
Okay.
Do you have any specific ideas for who you want to see voice him?
Paul St. Peter. Let's get it.
Who?
Paul St. Peter. If you guys don't know, that's the voice of Xemnas from Kingdom Hearts, or Diaboromon from Digimon, or Leomon from Digimon. Like he has always like a very deep, raspy voice, so I'm down for that.
Well, I know.
I remember that. I remember that voice. Yeah, that's cool.
Based on the ending of Kingdom Hearts 3, I guess this feels bad because I'm spoilers based, but I'm going to say it anyway. If you haven't played it, too bad. Based on the ending of Kingdom Hearts 3, I don't think that voice actor will be coming back. I don't think that voice actor will be coming back for the game that got announced yesterday morning, Kingdom Hearts 4.
Yeah, definitely not. Yeah, Xemnas is gone. He's gone.
Yeah.
Like.
So in case you guys missed the news, there was
arc at the beginning of that shit.
Yeah. So there was a 20th anniversary Kingdom Hearts event since the last show that showed off trailers for what? There was like a mobile game. HMK, you want to take this? Like, what did they show off?
I got you, man. So we had the 20th anniversary event over in Shibuya, Japan, in the Shibuya Hikari building that went from 2 p.m. all the way to 8 p.m. Japan time. Haha, just like this podcast. And they literally announced the finale for Dark Road that's happening in August. Then they also announced a mobile game, which was Kingdom Hearts Missing Link, which is basically Square Enix's answer to Pokemon Go. And they announced, finally, Kingdom Hearts 4.
Wait, hold on. Hold on with Missing Link. Are you sure it's Pokemon Go? That looks more like just like
it looks more like the My Hero games.
Yeah. So they confirmed that this game you will have the option to go out and about in the real world, and then the real world will be rendered looking like certain Disney worlds and whatever. And then depending on how far you go out, there's going to be a circle around your position. Then you can move your character within the circle of that position, hunting down Heartless, finding trophies. But that's all purely optional. But apparently you get more out of the game if you decide to go out and about.
I have a question, HMK.
What's up? Wait, we're from
how
Fidel.
come-
I don't know about. I don't
No,
know
no,
your question.
it's a normal question. It's a normal question. Listen,
What's
how do
normal to
you-
you?
how do you announce? How do you
I
announce
have
something?
my finger hovering over disconnect, Fidel.
How do you
Your words.
announce something as hype as Kingdom Hearts 4 at a
Oh, okay.
closed door event where it just the trailer drops at 7 a.m. People wake up on a
Because
Sunday
they know
morning.
it's gonna go viral, bro. It don't matter what the
Yeah, they
fuck
know.
time it is or where
I
the
know,
fuck
but
it's
like,
at. What?
Shofu, like,
just-
what the fuck? No, I don't want to hear from you, man. If they said they were gonna drop a fucking photo of Mithra's feet in 5 hours, you know for
No,
damn-
no,
Hey,
no.
hey, hey, shut it
Whoa,
down. Hey,
not
shut it down
true.
right now.
For
Shut it
fucking
down right
rejected.
now. No, we're
Not
done.
negative
one.
No, we're
Man,
done. We're
it's not
done.
true.
No, we're done.
I'm just saying.
We're done here.
I'm just saying I would have rather a much more clear, like, at least stream it. If you're gonna do it at this time zone that I
You're gonna
understand,
let them get away with that?
Okay, so
least
you
stream
all right,
it.
you gotta understand. Like, okay, a lot of people were abrasive about
man
the
did
whole
his
Kingdom Hearts.
research.
which is that is a
No.
fair thing.
No, it's fair. No, it is fair that Kingdom Hearts, the Kingdom Hearts 20th anniversary, people are like, oh, why not stream it? But I mean, at the same time, it was an exclusive event in Japan. They had a lottery system for people to go and attend the event and whatever. So I mean, you like.
At the end of the
it's
day, why does it
all-
even matter?
Like I said, it's gonna go. The
Yeah, we
it's
still
not
got the
viral,
news. We still
bro.
got the trailer. Who cares?
I guess because
Exactly.
because Kingdom Hearts 4 is such a big deal, it would have been nice for like people to be like watching this event and getting like a shit ton of more live reactions instead of like
Man,
a lot of people.
I
just
keep
being
trying to
like,
tell you,
live
Nintendo
reaction.
people are
Don't
too
care about
invested
you
in your
reactors.
advertisements, bro.
Yeah.
You're too
To be fair,
invested.
even
What the-
Nintendo has
no.
done stuff like this before too. Nintendo dropped the first
no,
trailer
no.
for Age of
Okay.
Calamity. They
Okay,
dropped
okay.
Paper Mario
Look,
randomly.
okay, but look what you're naming.
Not
Look what
every
you're naming.
announcement
Nah, bro.
You're
Smashing
naming-
Japan.
You're
Just say
naming
you have
stuff like
FOMO,
that.
bro. Just say you have FOMO. Just
Of
say
course
that.
I do. Of course
Bro,
I have
not
FOMO. That's what
every,
I'm
not
saying.
every game, not every advertisement has to
No.
be presented like it's
But
a fucking
every
movie or a show,
but every
bro.
major thing does. What are you talking about?
But it doesn't
No,
have to be.
yeah,
and That's
no,
not
okay,
even
no,
true.
it doesn't.
No, it doesn't.
Tell me
No, it
one.
doesn't.
No, name me one major video
He's
game.
just mad he couldn't do a
At
stream.
no,
Right.
of course,
real,
of
for
course, I'm
real.
mad about
Right,
it.
you're just tight. Shut
Of
up.
course I am. I'm just saying, at least every major game of that caliber is announced at some sort of live streamed event.
Maybe
It's so true.
Maybe Square Enix don't give a fuck about any of that, bro. Maybe.
Yeah.
They out here getting them back either way, so they just drop that shit whenever. It's gonna go viral.
They see,
That's fair,
They,
but all
they
I'm-
see the name
yeah.
Kingdom Hearts. They could have dropped it at like 4 a.m. in Japan, and it wouldn't have made a difference.
Yeah, for sure.
Like, what
but
are
it's
we doing?
definitely it's not about how big it. I'm not saying like it hurts its advertising or anything. I'm just saying it would have been nicer if it was like just a shared event we could have all like been there for. Everybody's
the thing
got
about
it.
it is, if they
gotta
make it that
separate
way,
yourself from Nintendo.
you know it's coming. I feel like if they do a streamed event, you know it's coming. But doing it this way, now it's a surprise. Because no, I didn't expect Kingdom Hearts 4, did you?
No,
I didn't
I don't
expect
think
it
a lot of
until they
us
showed
until
that
the night
picture.
before.
When they showed that
Yeah.
picture, I was like, okay, yeah.
Right. So what Zeph is talking about is the night before our time. They showed an image of all the Kingdom Hearts characters, and then these 4 blocks in the middle of the image, and it
Yeah.
was
Oh,
Sora
yeah.
holding up one
And there's
finger,
one
2 finger, and
missing.
3 fingers, and then there was one missing. So by that point, everyone was like, "Oh my god, okay, we're gonna get a Kingdom Hearts 4 announcement today." I don't think people
Yeah.
expected a full trailer in the way that we got
That's
it.
what
I
I'm
certainly
saying.
didn't.
I
That's
didn't
what I'm
expect the
saying,
trailer. I just thought they were gonna.
I didn't
drop
expect the
it.
trailer with gameplay.
Yeah, that
Well, was that
good.
gameplay though, or was that just
Yes.
an
All,
engine?
all I mean is
Oh,
like
that was all in engine.
It was
I
all
don't
in
think it's
engine rendered real time.
Yeah, it's
Like
they're
if-
using Unreal Engine 5, so that's all in engine.
Yeah.
By the way, that shit looks amazing.
yeah.
Oh,
it
I
does.
can't. I
This
cannot
looks
wait
awesome.
for
I
that
can't
game.
wait. Yeah.
But yeah, my point was
Why
just
don't we
more.
just throw it up?
I'm just happy about it. I'm just happy it exists.
Yeah, we can pull up the trailer. Have you not seen it yet, Ricky?
This is gonna be the second time I see it.
The second time you see it.
I'm just hype. It looks better.
No,
Of
the-
course.
okay.
I freaking so it's Kingdom Hearts 4. Are you stupid?
Yo, wait,
Of
hold
course
on,
it
hold
is.
on. Was Ricky around when Kingdom Hearts 3 released?
No.
Yeah, well, yeah,
No,
yeah,
he
because it
wasn't.
would have
He
been
wasn't. That
early
was like-
2018,
No, he was
right?
not.
Years
He was
ago,
not.
yes. No, he was not.
I only got the ability to play it like this year.
Now,
And
here's a
I've
question I
only
want to
done, like,
ask. Here's a question I
hour
want
or
to ask y'all on the call because I mean, a lot of people has been like really like divided about the trailer about Kingdom Hearts 4. How do you guys feel about the whole look and style when it comes to Sora and the world that's been presented in 4. Because
Love
there's
it.
story reasons to that, but people are like,
Yeah.
man, I don't know about this whole like realistic Final Fantasy thing.
I'll say
how do you guys
right
feel?
already. First off, I really like this because I think it leads to some really cool gameplay ideas and world ideas. Because something that it's a blink and you miss it kind of moment, but and some of you on the call might not have even known about this, but in the very beginning of the trailer, when you see that shot of like what appears to be a forest, yeah. So
here we go.
That
here
is
we go.
actually Endor from Star Wars. And the thing that you could see in the top right corner, it's blink and you miss it, but if you like pause the screen, it's clear as day. You see the foot of an AT-ST from the Battle of Endor in Star Wars. And HMK, you can correct me if I'm wrong, wasn't there some planned Star Wars event for one of the mobile games that then eventually got canceled? Wasn't that like a news thing?
Wait, for Kingdom Hearts or just for Star Wars?
For Kingdom Hearts in particular, wasn't there some Star Wars thing that was going to be in the mobile game and then they ended up not doing it?
So it was heavily rumored to be like it was all like tied into the whole idea of like presenting Kylo Ren in whatchamacallit.
There you go. Okay.
In what's that Ralph Brick's Internet? So it was all tied to that, where they want to like adapt certain elements of like the sequel trilogy. They want to put Kylo Ren in Ralph Brick's Internet, but they said the joke wouldn't like make him look good because like, oh, he's a Disney princess. He's being super emotional because of how he is, or whatever. And then also there was like that big rumor that was going around that they were going to adapt a little bit of that within Kingdom Hearts Union Cross, but then it never really followed through because they felt like, okay, it'll be in poor taste to have like a super big property like Star Wars being represented in Union Cross before anything else. So they decided like wait a little bit on that. But definitely when you see that like forest shot from the beginning of Kingdom Hearts 4, that like when you compare everything, that's definitely based on Endor, like the trees and everything, and you can see the ATSD in the background.
Yeah, you can literally see the foot.
Yeah, my guess is that like since Quadranum, the world that you see in Kingdom Hearts 4 is based on modern day Tokyo, I want to believe that they're actually turning what may be Harajuku Forest into an Endor-like forest in order to like, okay, so it's in Japan, but it's an Endor forest in Japan, and then Star Wars will be.
Oh, so you think that they're gonna put like the Disney worlds and incorporate them in real life settings? That'd be incredible, actually.
The realistic looking ones, like the ones that you can't fucking like, get too.
Well, I mean, but they could do a lot. They could do Mary Poppins. They could do all the Avengers movies. They could do a whole bunch of stuff.
Yeah, reason for them to do Marvel finally.
I feel like Marvel's gonna be there.
The MCU,
Kylo Ren in Smash?
Kylo Ren.
Oh my God! I'm never living that down. That's fine. Yeah, that's fine.
Kylo Ren.
Well, then I'm curious. Just while we're on the topic, anyway, we'll go in Discord order. What is one world you would like to see in this future Kingdom Hearts game? One world. Tito, starting with you.
I think it's time, bro. Let's head to Eorzea, bro. I think it's fucking time. I think we finally get some FF14 characters in this bitch, bro. I'm gonna keep it a buck.
Ooh.
That's a good call. That's a good idea. Coast?
If we're talking Final Fantasy shit, give me Alexandria right now. Final Fantasy 9 in Kingdom Hearts 4. That's the only way I'll play the game, to be honest.
But are we talking now? When you say world, I just want to clarify. Like, are we talking Disney World or like?
You could anything Disney, Final Fantasy, or Square owned.
I'm assuming
is fine.
the Final Fantasy stuff, like in every Kingdom Hearts game, those you don't. With like one exception, you don't go to the world. Those characters just show up.
This might be an opportunity to utilize those assets they're already making for FF7 remake. They could do Midgar or something.
You'd probably be Thancred or Y'shtola, right? Like probably.
Yeah, that was the one I was going.
It'd probably be one or the other.
Hey, bro.
Right?
This
It'd be
by the way,
Y'shtola because she
just
is
to
in
add,
other
because
content.
Roger brought up the Final Fantasy 7 stuff.
Yeah.
Kingdom Hearts 4 was part of the Nvidia leak, by the way, so this just further proves that leak is real.
that
and
leak
Yep. And that leak, and on that topic, just what Coast just said, on that leak, there was a Final Fantasy 9 remake and a Final Fantasy Tactics remaster or remake listed as well. So
It's
that is
remastered.
exciting news. We got a lot of good stuff coming.
Anyway,
Fidel.
the remaster for FF Tactics is actually good.
Fidel, what's your choice for the Kingdom Hearts world that you want?
Give me the Encanto world. Just have Bruno
that'd be
pull up, bro. Pull the gang there. They can go through the magic doors. Go
And
to those
Kanto
areas.
really not even Coco.
No. I actually like Encanto more than Coco. I'm not.
You're bugging.
I'm
You are,
bro.
You're fucking
Yeah,
out.
man, that's ridiculous.
Hey,
How he bugging for liking something more than something else?
Right, you're bugging.
He didn't say that shit was
Nah,
trash. He
Coco-
said I like this the one
Coco.
more than that one. Like, what's the problem?
Nah,
man?
Coco is
No.
superior.
All right, I've heard enough.
HMK, what's your choice?
Oh, for me, easily it's like I've been waiting way too long for this. Treasure Planet.
Treasure Planet would be neat. McTerrace?
That's what I want.
I want either Marvelous New York or Spider-Man.
Ooh,
Very
Spider-Man
cool.
would actually go crazy.
Especially with the gameplay mechanics we saw of him like swinging around with the new chain blade. Yeah. Ricky?
Maybe like Green Hill Zone or Midgard.
I like that.
Either
Okay.
one of those would work for me.
Yeah.
Either one of those.
Good shit. Hey, good shit, Ricky. Clap it
What
up.
the fuck just happened?
Let's go.
Clap it up for Ricky, bro.
It's a crossover
I
episode.
fully
bro.
expected. Never. I'm not going to say what I'm going to say. Never mind. Okay. Shofu, what's your choice? I think Ricky knows where I was going with this. Shofu, what's your choice for a world?
I'm also picking Encanto. Straight up.
Oh, there you go. All right. Because we already saw Star Wars, I'm not going to say Star Wars. That would have been my pick. I'm going with Wakanda. I think Wakanda would be fire.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh.
Bring in Black Panther, playable. Have a race on the trains and everything. It'd be great. Yeah. Jump on the back of a rhino. War Champ?
Man, what are we even talking about anymore?
Talking about, okay. Well,
We've been talking about Kingdom Hearts.
we've been talking about Kingdom Hearts for the last 10 minutes. I know you were gone the last 4 episodes. I thought maybe you'd contribute on this one. I thought maybe for once you would talk. And yet here we are. I give you an opportunity. I hand you the opportunity. And you don't even say anything after being gone for so long? How dare you, sir?
That's
How
boss
dare you?
moves.
Honestly.
You don't gotta say nothing, Roger. You don't gotta say a word.
The fucking
I guess
criminals
not. I guess
accosting me
not.
now?
That's fine. All right, Zeph, what's your
Hey,
choice for the
what
world?
the
man?
fuck? No, let me fucking talk. Holy shit.
Oh,
Go ahead.
whoa.
This
Oh
dude
my
just
God.
This
You
dude just
can
dropped
speak-
Green Hill Zone. Are we talking about actual possible crossovers?
Actual
What the fuck we
possible-
want?
Man, just pick something, bro. Thinking about it too hard, man. Jesus
Yo, you
Christ.
came back a different man, War Champ. You got some balls on your head. You
That's
threw
what
down
she's
your
back.
balls.
He's scored,
Some
bro.
balls in there?
He's seen it all.
Some balls in his hand.
Balls on your hair.
Listen. All right, everybody cool down. Mostly me. This is what happens.
We're ready. Okay.
This is what happens when the servers for critically acclaimed MMO Final Fantasy 14 go down for 24 hours,
No, that's
okay?
facts. That's
I haven't
facts. He's
gotten
right.
my fix. I haven't
You're
gotten my
only
fix,
here
all right?
because the
He's right,
servers
he's
are
right, he's
down?
Yes. No,
I can't
no.
believe
No.
Now,
no.
oh, what? Now you heard
That's
it here.
not why.
He admitted it. That's why
I
he's
can't
here.
believe
That's
this.
why
I
he's
can't
here.
believe
You
it.
can't play Final Fantasy.
No, put FF14 shit in. That'd be great. I'm with Coast.
I said
Did
that.
Adam even say
I
that?
did not
Adam
think
didn't say
what-
that.
I
Are you
said that.
paying attention, my boy?
It was me.
Fucking joke. Jesus Christ, guys, relax.
Just want to make sure that people
man's
don't
staring
think
at
that I
the
sound like
client.
other people because I guess
Listening to Linkin Park on blast.
Dude, I already updated. Patch is out, by the way.
what? Fuck this game.
Is it actually?
Patch is out. Servers aren't up.
Okay, I'll download it.
While it's downloading, Zeph, what's your choice for a world?
I wouldn't know.
I actually don't really mind what we get because I'm not a huge Disney fan, admittedly.
That's fine.
I like when we get cool OC stuff. Like if we got another big explorable OC world, like Hollow Bastion or something, that'd be cool. Like Kingdom Hearts 1, not
Yeah.
Sure.
2.
You mean like Traverse Town?
So just like I didn't like the Kingdom Hearts 3 OC endgame area because it was just like a hallway with some fights.
Yeah.
Also couldn't really go
I'd
anywhere.
rather-
Yeah.
I'd rather like a dungeon. That'd be cool.
Nice.
As an aside,
I
as an
think
extra one,
Quadratum is gonna be the OC world.
Yeah,
I-
for
I
sure.
guess.
Or definitely.
I'm so excited for that.
as an extra one, if I'm picking a not Square Enix thing, because I'm assuming we wouldn't. I'm just gonna make the assumption that if we're getting FF14, it's gonna be characters and
Oh,
not
wait, hold up.
actual worlds.
Is my mic fucking up? Y'all should have told me.
Yeah, you're staticky. Yeah.
Let me fix it.
I've been wanting Atlantis since the first Kingdom Hearts.
Oh, that's a good world.
So because I'm actually fucking sick of the Little Mermaid. So and they always do some sort of water adjacent level.
Sure.
So I think Atlantis would be cool to to hang out with Milo and that fucking and there's that one guy who's weird and he's kind of a perv, but I don't want to hang out with him. But everyone else,
Okay.
pretty sure somebody on that crew is racist. I'm 80% certain that movie did not age.
Bad guy. Right. Yeah.
Yeah, the bad guy's really racist, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
What?
He dies though. So
Yeah, he dies, which is cool.
Wait.
doesn't he turn into crystal or something and then fall off a cliff?
Yeah, yeah. He
He
turns
got broken
into,
up. Yeah.
Yeah. He like more.
Am I still crackety?
You're good. You're
No,
good.
you're good.
good.
No, you sound good. You sound good.
I have to
Kingdom
reset
Hearts
this
do,
shit every so often, so just let me know.
Kingdom Hearts did Peter Pan, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
Mhm.
Yes. In the first game.
Yeah, it was not good.
It was trash, so they should do it again. But
Wasn't there a Peter Pan world in Birth by Sleep too, or am I misremembering?
Yes.
Yes.
oh
Yes.
yeah,
Peter
that's
Pan
where
was
I was
in
beat
like-
Peter Pan's ass.
I was on Lonely
Yeah,
Island.
That's right.
Um,
That's right.
They had a Peter Pan world in Kingdom Hearts 1, 3-5 Days, Birth by Sleep. So yeah.
The only thing I care about is, as long as I get Winnie the Pooh back, I'm down.
Bro,
I didn't like how they did it in
but
Kingdom Hearts 3.
what form of Winnie the Pooh? Because like I prefer Kingdom Hearts 3 to the other ones.
I did not like Kingdom Hearts 3. I like the first Kingdom Hearts. The way they
I'm gonna keep it a buck too. And now that you said that, it reminds me. My favorite part about Kingdom Hearts is seeing Sora turn into dumb things. So I really want Lightning McQueen Sora.
Oh my god!
Like, I'm like,
God,
people have been memeing. I really want to see Sora as a car. That shit would be funny as hell because he's just gonna be a fucking. He's gonna be like a race car. He's gonna look almost exactly like. But then like Donald's gonna be like Goofy's gonna be like a truck, and then like Donald is gonna be a fucking like a Prius. Like
Goofy will literally be like Mater.
yeah, he'll literally be made
For sure, he would. Yeah.
Oh god, what a dumb series.
Fuck Kingdom Hearts.
I love Kingdom Hearts.
Well, one last thing I want to bring up while we're on the topic of Kingdom Hearts, because HMK, you're here. People were yelling at me in my reaction that I didn't know who that girl was when Sora woke up. Could you explain to our audience who that is?
Wait, how much time you got?
Okay.
I mean, just real quick.
Not a lot. Please,
You
not a lot.
have 1 minute to explain who that is.
All right,
1 minute.
TLDR. So back in the beginning, there was light in beginning, whatever. All right, Cross is the first game in the series that takes place way before anything happens in Kingdom Hearts. Back when the world was still
Mobile
connected.
game, right?
Yes.
Okay.
She is a character in that game. She
Got
is
it.
She
That's
is the
it.
younger
No, we
sister.
don't need anything else. That's it. That's exactly. That's all I needed. I just need to know
there's
what
some-
game she was in.
There's
That's it.
more that adds to what she says in the trailer. He could say a little more.
Okay, go ahead. Okay, a little more. All right. Two more lines.
All right. Thank you. So when she got introduced, literally 2 weeks later, they killed her. So she's dead.
Oh, okay. They killed
Yeah.
just like Sora.
Yes.
Yeah,
Which is why she said this world is like an alternate world to us.
It's like an afterlife to you and I.
Wait, so you
that's
tell me that when I die, I end up in Tokyo?
And you don't have enough time for me to explain this to you. You do not have enough time.
I'm memeing.
Actually, you're not, but okay.
Wait, Sora
I am.
dies? Oh,
Yeah, the end of Kingdom Hearts 3, just like how Shadow shows up at the end of the
Yeah.
Sonic movie.
Yo,
Oh
let that
my
go,
God.
please.
I mean, we gave a spoiler warning at the very beginning. It's fine,
Did
man.
that just
I mean,
happen?
he
Did you give a spoiler warning last
I feel bad
episode?
for Ricky. It's not.
Yeah.
I feel bad for Ricky. But anyway, one extra thing with her, she's Marluxia's
Sorry,
sister
chat.
that he's looking for.
Yeah, she's Marluxia's younger sister, the guy with the scythe, the one
Got
with
it.
the pink hair.
Pink-haired dude from Chain of Memories.
Yes.
Yeah, that's
Excellent,
her-
excellent.
That's his younger sister.
And he also shows up in the mobile games before he
Yep.
becomes a nobody.
Yep.
All right, so I think that's all we're going to talk about regarding Kingdom Hearts.
Wait, one more thing.
Okay, go ahead.
Because I thought this was funny because I remember the discussion for years, like, oh, Disney has no rights to Sora. And then in this interview for 4, there's this quote, Sora is an original Disney video game hero like no other. And this is from...
They said that
Find
shit
her
ours
name.
now.
was
Uh,
Nana Gad, director of Walt Disney Games. So
Yeah.
no, Disney has rights to Sora.
Yeah.
I mean, we should have known this when Sora got in Smash Brothers and they added the
Yeah.
copyright Disney, of course.
A lot
but
of
people
people
still
get
wanna
it
argue this.
twisted. Yeah, a lot of people get it twisted. From the very, very, very beginning, guys, you need to understand. Sora, all the original Kingdom Hearts characters and Kingdom Hearts as a whole is owned by Disney. It never changed. There was no buyout. There was nothing from the very, very beginning. It was always owned by Disney. I don't know where people got the idea that Square partially owned it or Nomura partially owned it. It was always Disney. It will always be Disney. There.
All right.
Hey, suck a cock.
I got. What?
What?
I got one question.
I say
That threw
something,
me
Ricky?
off.
Can I say something, Ricky?
Huh? Yeah.
You knowing that doesn't ruin 3.
No, not in the slightest.
Like the way, guys,
Okay.
you're not gonna understand how it goes about. It won't ruin 3. for you.
I've barely
like he's not actually dead. He just like
at
he
all.
yeah.
Okay.
Say
You're
more,
fine.
Roger. Just stop.
Well, no, but I mean, he just like
Don't say
dissipates. He
more.
dissipates like a
Just
force
stop.
ghost. It's
Why-
not.
why
He doesn't
don't we
really
just-
die.
Why
you
do
know.
you have to explain this? Just stop.
I mean, he sees there's a trailer for 4.
Yeah, how about we go to the next
even though I
topic?
saw,
How about we go to the next
okay,
topic?
No, let me. I just have one brief question since
Go
we got
ahead.
HMK here. So I'm hearing like Kingdom Hearts 3 was a mixed bag. So I'm trying to understand what are people expecting out of 4?
Okay.
That's
No.
supposed to be
All
like
right.
an improvement or whatever.
I got you, homie. All right. When people say that Kingdom Hearts 3 was a mixed bag, honestly, I'm telling you right now, this is not like nostalgia or anything. They're capping. You know why? Because people treat Kingdom Hearts 3 the same way that Smash fans treat every other game but Melee. That is literally the explanation. They
What
hold
does that-
Kingdom Hearts
what does
2
that
on a
mean?
no. They
I was about to ask. that made it more confusing.
Yeah,
What do you mean?
Kingdom Hearts fans,
like
no.
Yeah,
Kingdom Hearts fans, they hold a lot of Kingdom Hearts fans hold Kingdom Hearts 2 like Melee, and like how Smash fans are like,
Oh,
Melee
I
is
got you.
garbage.
Like that's the holy grail of the
yes.
series.
Yes.
Ah, so they're not giving
Yeah.
3 a
Same
fair share.
time, at the same time,
It was-
with
I thought it
without
was kinda
getting
trash
into specifics.
before the DLC.
Yeah, I don't want to get into specifics,
that
but
made it
like
better, yeah.
I will say, like you said, the DLC made it better, but the original base game, there were also like a lot of questionable choices with some of the characters that they made, and some of the worlds were more poorly designed than previous weak worlds in previous Kingdom Hearts games that were named 1 and 2. 1 did not age great. 2, I think, like you said, is the golden child, right? And 3, I think, on the whole, is actually pretty good. But there are definitely levels in 3. Like, for example, again, without getting too heavy into it, there's a Pirates of the Caribbean world in 3 that has amazing visuals. It looks really cool, right? There's some awesome gameplay moments in it, but there's a lot of weird stuff where you have to like collect these crabs, and it's like
40
a mini
crabs.
open world, and it doesn't work all the way. It's got cool
That's
concepts.
one of my favorite ones.
Yo, that's literally
that's
my
fine.
favorite world
That's
from
fine.
Kingdom
That's
Hearts
fine.
3.
But like another example of one would be there's a Big Hero 6 world. And in the Big Hero 6 world, there's like this big open city with literally nothing to do in it that could have easily been fleshed out a little bit more had they had a little more time. And so I think it's that kind of stuff. It's Frozen. Like I liked the Frozen world, but I get why some people didn't, because it's you just basically go up once and then down once. And there's a lot of reused assets and things.
Yeah, but that's like
I get
old Kingdom Hearts.
Yeah, but that game wasn't an old game though.
Thank you.
I
So
know,
like,
but like he's saying,
Exactly.
he was saying worlds are better than the old games, but here's this one that's literally like an old game.
No,
world.
I know, but
You're like, oh, it's
but
so
when
bad.
you say that, it's like the more recent games, right? Even since then, like even if you're talking about Birth by Sleep, a lot of people think Birth by Sleep is very, very good, and I would argue probably think Birth by Sleep is better than 3 if you ask them to rate their favorite Kingdom Hearts games.
There's plenty of people that
I'm not
think
saying
that.
I agree, but I'm saying there's a lot of people who I think would.
it's because
say that.
they had these really weird like they had these really weird expectations for Kingdom Hearts 3 that like was blown away out of proportion. Now a lot of people were thinking that Kingdom Hearts 3 was going to be Kingdom Hearts 2 plus, and it's not. Ever since Kingdom Hearts 2, people should have realized that all of the games after that were going in a certain direction, in different directions, exploring different avenues of gameplay when it came all the way to Kingdom Hearts 3. It's like they disregarded every game that came out after 2 when 3 literally built on specific concepts that were introduced in Birth by Sleep, introduced in 3-5 Days, that are introduced in Dream Drop Distance, that are even introduced in Recoded. 3 took all of those aspects and tried to meld it into like, I don't want to use the word ultimate because people are like, oh, ultimate means good, but like as the ending to the Dark Seeker saga, right? But people are like, nah, man, it's not, they didn't build off of 2 directly, so therefore it's bad.
I think there was a problem with the big issue people had was that they what's it called? They kept a lot of the Kingdom Hearts stuff, like story stuff, towards the end. Like it was like the bulk of the game was like
story didn't matter until the end of the game.
That's like it wasn't until the end of the game that you got the Kingdom Hearts story stuff. Like for the most of the game, it was a lot of just the Disney World story, Disney World story, Disney World story.
Yeah, but
and then what?
It's
Yeah,
always like that.
Nah,
Kingdom Hearts
not
always
to
like
this
that.
extent.
They
I
do
think like it.
balance those
I
a
think
bit.
I get what Fidel's saying because I remember that also distinctly. Where there's like every world you get a new organization member. The organization member shows up. They say they're looking for this thing. You get a cutscene at the end of the world what's like Maleficent or the other organization member saying it's somewhere else, and that's it. And there's no like real story beyond that until the end of the game. So you are right on that, Fidel. You are
I feel
correct.
like all of
No,
this
but
is the
like-
downfall of 3 taking so long. Like expectations became way too big because it took too long, and
But
the
the
story
thing is-
became so ballooned because they had to get all these mobile games and handheld games they made and get it
but
all
check-
together.
But they didn't
but
need
check
to
this
make a bunch of handheld mobile games or whatever. Like I think that's the other argument, right? Is people say, "Well, oh, you're not a real Kingdom Hearts fan if you haven't played." I'm not HMK, obviously, he's cool, but like a lot of other Kingdom Hearts fans will say, like, "Oh, if you haven't played every Kingdom Hearts game, like you're not a real Kingdom Hearts fan. You don't understand. Like you didn't play the one with the fraction in the title. You didn't play Coda. You don't understand that there's data version. Like there's a lot of weird
it's
stuff
so much
that's
to
built
keep
into
up
those
with
games
this
that has become integral to the story.
I think the
and I
mobile
think
stuff is
because
egregious.
because the lore is so rich for Kingdom Hearts, I think people expected that throughout the course of 3, they could sprinkle in a lot of those things instead of just withholding the majority of the important stuff for the end of the game.
And the other
which is
really
why-
bad part
yeah.
is a lot of the answers you need are in another DLC that you had to wait.
That
for.
too. That too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But at the
The
same time,
DLC is
okay.
what made Kingdom Hearts 3 like good. I think. I don't think it's. That
Oh
great,
yeah, the
but-
DLC's great.
Remind us.
So a lot of people use like Remind as like some sort of like slight against base Kingdom Hearts 3 and stuff, but then people need to understand when base Kingdom Hearts 1 and base Kingdom Hearts 2 came out, like those versions had problems before like people were introduced to Final Mix. And recently, a lot of people play Final Mix as their first versions of Kingdom Hearts 1 and 2 and even Birth by Sleep thanks to 1.5 and 2.5.
Sure,
And there's
sure.
nothing wrong with that, but like people need to understand, like back in the day, Kingdom Hearts 2, like as people hold it like the holy grail of Kingdom Hearts games, Kingdom Hearts 2 Vanilla was rough. That game was actually incredibly rough. And when it first came out, people hated it. But people don't remember that because, like they try to change history when, time goes on. And so I'm telling you, like
People
I
hated
was
base
there.
2?
People loved to back
hated.
then.
I have like all of the like proof and stuff when it came to the reviews, when it came to the
What?
message boards and all that stuff. People hated to.
Doesn't the OG Metacritic have like a high score?
No. Like the OG Metacritic when it comes to the Metacritic, when it comes to the critic scores, it had a high score. But when it came to the user scores, man, they ripped that game apart. Like,
Really?
but then like
What year did Kingdom Hearts 2 come out? Wasn't it like 2005?
2005.
So yeah, so it was the year before
Hearts
the new
2,
generation of
87.
systems.
Yeah.
I'm
So-
looking at regular
87.
Kingdom Hearts 2, and its user score is 9.0.
9.0 now because like people like it's like one of those things as time goes on like now the game.
I don't think. I mean, obviously, like we can like we can't really go back in time. Like,
Of course.
I thought KH2 was like. I grew up thinking it was beloved for the most
Definitely.
part.
Everybody that I knew that played it all really, really liked it. Yeah.
Yo, I got the Wayback Machine on hold. Give me
No,
a second, I'll show you.
I trust you. I will say the other thing though is that there are some really well-made worlds in 3. So if you haven't played it yet, you definitely should
from
do it.
2007, my dude.
What is this? Link it in the podcast group.
It's right there. I'm posting it right there.
Oh, good story.
bro.
I wish the game was more difficult. Kills whatever mature story-driven potential Kingdom Hearts had.
Wait, he has a folder just ready to go at any
Well, action mixed with 15 dialogue.
He got these so quickly.
People
He
don't
got these so
believe me.
quickly.
Wow.
People
He's
don't
made
believe
content
me
on
when
this,
they
yeah,
say
for sure.
like people don't believe me when I say this, but I was
to be
there.
fair, you're looking
when
at
I heard Roger. He thought you were a liar. I heard him. Yeah.
Well, no, but you can make this argument about any game if you go on a message board and you find like shitty reviews.
Yeah, but this was like back.
I mean,
to
this
back
is
to back, you
to
know?
be fair. The last one that HMK posted is from the executive editor of IGN at the time. So I mean, again, IGN maybe doesn't have the
How
best
much
track
can you rate
record,
IGN?
7.6, too much
Yeah,
water or
yeah.
whatever. But still, yeah, it is interesting to bring that up though. But last thing I was going to say regarding Kingdom Hearts 3 is the Monsters Inc. world is very good, very
I
well-made
love that
world.
Wait,
Love that world.
All right,
That
look,
one's
the
great.
world wasn't bad, but to say that world is really good and to say things about like Kingdom Hearts 2 worlds are being good and then 3 as good, like, dude, Monsters Inc. I like the world, but it literally was a hallway. That world was a hallway.
Well, it's a factory. Yeah, it's multiple hallways.
No.
Like, what
the
you do
game-
in orders, you just go
You go,
forward.
yeah, you go in
you just
one
go
direction and that is it.
Yeah, it's a linear area.
It's
It was
nice
fun,
because
though.
they
It was
take
well
you around
made.
different areas, so it
Yeah.
feels diverse. But you were just
Yeah.
I just like the gameplay.
Yeah, it's fun.
No, the enemies in there were really good. So
I
unversed.
played 3 late.
Yeah,
Well, I
the bowling
started
move
and I
there.
didn't finish and came back, so I played after Remind came out. So I really enjoyed it. But I feel like the only thing that was egregious to me in 3 is that Oathkeeper and Oblivion weren't in the base game, and I had to finish the game to play either of them.
Yeah.
Yeah. Just
You know
I
what's
had my
egregious,
issues
though?
with 3.
I want to bring this up because McDareth said this. You know what's really, really egregious? The fact that we're an hour into this podcast and we haven't talked about Sonic the Hedgehog 2 yet. So what we're going to do, we are going to transition. We're going to go right to the next topic, which is Sonic the Hedgehog 2. Our good buddy Fidel was at the red carpet world premiere for Sonic the Hedgehog 2. He got the exclusive. He got to see the movie first. So again, in case you thought we were joking, massive spoiler warning right now. I know you've already been spoiled on Shadow. That's fine. Doesn't take anything away from the movie. But we are going to be talking about other spoilers and this entire movie in terms of spoilers because people already know. It doesn't matter. So we're going to talk about this entire movie in terms of spoilers. If you do not want to be spoiled, don't watch this episode yet. Come back after you've seen the movie. But
Listen, man,
with that being said,
put the movie up on the screen.
Fidel, Fidel, I'm going to ask you to do this just to throw off everybody,
Yeah.
okay?
Okay.
I'm going to count down. After I get to 1, you're
Okay.
going to say the biggest spoiler that isn't Shadow.
Okay.
Okay?
I got you.
Just to
I got you.
show people off. Here we go.
I
5,
got you.
4,
I got you.
3,
I got
2,
you.
1. Go ahead.
Oh, Super Sonic pulling up when Eggman knocks him, he fucking grabs it, destroys it, does the fucking Sonic 06 kick to the robot. He's out there. Everybody's looking, holy shit, he's that guy. He spins all over the ship. He's mad. Eggman's like, what the fuck? You're crazy. He messes him up, bro. He lands. He causes a storm. He brings down the chili dog. Supersonic chili dog out there. That was insane. I cannot believe they brought out Supersonic, and he fucked that dude up. Eggman wasn't shit at that moment.
That was actually the point of the movie where I got the most excited was seeing that.
Right?
I really, the way everything going into it, you don't think they're going to do it with how they set it up in trailers. But
Not
yeah,
a single
so
hint
cool.
in trailers, thank God. It's holy shit, dude. Supersonic in a mainstream thing as a threat is just so nice. It's incredible,
Has it
bro.
been
And
a
they
long
keep-
time since we've seen Supersonic?
Yes.
In a
meaningful way. Yeah.
Because he's not in forces unless they almost made it paid DLC.
Yeah.
And
No
it
force,
was
no law.
stupid.
Isn't it paid
Yeah.
DLC for a
They
while?
changed. No, they changed it. So after they made it free for a while, and then they were like, people were so pissed. I was like, okay, we're just gonna leave this free. But yeah,
It's been a
Supersonic is
decade,
not
deadass.
in base forces. Like in the story of Forces, there are no emeralds. You don't get Supersonic. It's really stupid.
Yeah.
Yeah, he wasn't. It's been since literally generations since like the last time Supersonic was a meaningful thing, and to just have him here in the most badass like that moment, like I said that we mentioned, robot like Eggman goes for the punch, he just like stops it with one hand, destroys it. Super insane. The red eyes and everything is so good that they hit that.
It's so good. Because like
go.
I'll say all the trailers set it up as the master. Like they don't tell you what emerald is. It's pretty obvious. Knuckles there. It's the master emerald, right?
Yeah.
So you're thinking, okay, maybe they won't do a Supersonic yet. Maybe they'll save it for the next movie because it's the Master Emerald. Then when they explain how the Master Emerald was created, they tell you the 7 Chaos Emeralds are formed together to make the Master Emerald.
The Master Emerald.
And then when it shatters and all the Chaos Emeralds come out of it, and then you're like, oh wait, no, they're not gonna do
I
this.
lost my fucking mind when that happened. I was with a group of friends. There was like 10 of us. And
It's the best.
Everybody was just like, "There's no fucking way he's about to go super."
No, it's so cool. It does when he's about to go into Supersonic, it does the little the sound and goes like dun-dun-dun-dun-dun. It's awesome. That's
Is
insane.
that a retcon though? Like
It's a different story.
Chaos?
No, it's a different story.
Okay.
The,
No, they
it's
just
like
changed
the chaos in the games. It's like the Chaos Emeralds, like
Are
support
separate.
the Master Emerald. Yeah, they're separate, and they're linked, but they're
Yeah.
separate.
Yeah.
I think it's still even not like a retcon or like a different story either, because like there's technically like the true Master Emerald, and then there's the Master Emerald and Chaos Emeralds.
And the Super Emeralds, which are just the Chaos Emeralds that have been empowered by the Master Emerald.
Yeah, there's some weird stuff around.
Yeah.
Matt,
Then there's the
Chaos
Soul
Emerald-
Emeralds.
the
That's a
Chaos
different
Emerald
universe.
floor.
Yeah, the Soul Emeralds for Burning Blaze.
I want to say something because when Eggman's joking around about, I'm gonna conquer the universe, the world, the universe, then the multiverse. So me as a Blaze fan, it's like, okay, that kind of confers Blaze.
Yep.
It maybe, but give us Blaze, bro.
I would love
Give me Rouge the Bad. Now everything leading up to Supersonic, even better. When you get the Sonic Heroes moment of the gang together, and they're just running through and they're bantering.
I wanted them so bad to play like a theatrical version of like the Heroes theme, like so bad.
Expecting it to happen.
He doesn't move from Heroes. Knuckles does the thing where he puts Sonic into a ball and he tosses him and he brings him back. I was like, this is badass Sonic Heroes, and they do like a tailspin with him. So good.
That was the first moment that the group in my theater, like everyone started clapping during that moment, during the scene.
Yeah, that scene is just incredible. I mean, everything even leading up to it. I think like anytime Knuckles is on screen, he just like steals the show. He's like menacing, but he's like super funny. His personality is very like the best way to compare is like Drax from like MCU, where like he's very lovable just because like, you know, he has strong beliefs and all this stuff, but he's like lost. You know, he doesn't know everything about the areas he's in. Yeah, like when he's just like ... reading the text messages on the screen. And the fight with him and Sonic is so good. When Sonic does the thing that I'm glad they hid this in trailers, where like he runs up and bashes Knuckles down like 5 times into the stairs.
He does like the adventure bouncing.
Yeah. Oh, that's so good.
The water bubble part 2 was also really good.
That was very good.
Even there was a lot of cool callbacks from like the games and stuff. Just like,
I love
it made me feel like a kid again.
I love when he's like, "Oh, I found the manual," and it's like a second.
Yeah.
Oh, that was the best.
But can I
seriously that scene? Oh, yeah, go ahead.
No, I was gonna say, like, you know, even with the first Sonic movie, the second one had a surprising amount of heart in the movie, and I got hurt twice in the movie, and I'm like, damn, I didn't expect this movie to hurt me. Like the scene where Sonic was all like, "Oh, it's like you're supposed to be my friend. Stop trying to be my dad." And I'm like, damn, that hurts.
I was like, damn, bro.
And then the second part was like when Knuckles is like, "I trusted you. You were my friend," and I'm like,
yes,
bro,
he says, Eggman.
What is this movie doing, bro?
Yeah, that's so sad that like his first friend he ever considered was Eggman, and of all people, which just hurt it so much more. And that was just so good, all of that, and in general, like how they start to build up, like Knuckles starts to see more and more good, and even the heart to heart that Knuckles and Sonic have on the beach is like so good, where they're just like tossing sand at each other and they're just bantering and they're just
okay. So on the topic of people tossing sand at each other on the beach, I gotta ask you this, Fidel. Is amidst this conversation, you've been tweeting out pictures of hentai fish girls. What is this about?
Don't worry about it, man. There's a lot of hentai fish girl out there, bro.
Why specifically are you doing this while we're live? Having a show right now. This is. I cannot. You literally quote tweeted. I cannot believe they got away with this. Oh my gosh! And then you posted a mermaid. It's not even a mermaid. It's a fish. It's straight up.
He was talking the whole time.
Of course I was talking.
It's one of the boxes from Shantae, and then like Ultimo's like, "Yo, where have you been?" And it shows the Shantae cast in bikinis.
Yeah, but I mean, there's multiple pictures on his timeline right now.
It's
multiple pictures of fish.
Why are you surprised? It's Fidel. Like, what the fuck?
But fish?
No, hold on. The way Roger sets up is way worse. It's just a boss from Shantae. That's it.
Yeah,
just over here.
Okay, and I quote, it's on your timeline. You said, "Please, I'm gonna need all that fish poo thing, my boy." Call me.
Okay.
Call me. Wait, I'm going to read this. Call me. This is unbelievable. Call me Jack Sparrow. I'm all up in that sea. I'm a paddleman to the sea. No life jacket. No floating to get a taste of that cod coochie. I'm telling you, my boy, it's over. I'm going to be in that salmon. You feel me? That is direct quote from your Twitter account right now. What is this?
It's hilarious, bro. Look how you just read it. It's so funny.
Retweeting it is kind of crazy. But that was he didn't type.
I'm shutting it down.
Wild, though, but why would you tweet
I've
that?
had enough. I'm turning my stream off now.
Oh my god!
No way Roger
During the
hasn't
Sonic
played
talk?
all the Shantae games.
Hell no.
Slap the shit out of Fidel.
All right, so like to get back to the Sonic talk, I want to point out that now that we know that Shadow's coming in the next movie, like,
What?
and then,
Why are you
oh my
annoyed? What
God.
the-
No, I'm annoyed.
You're good.
No,
Keep
I
going.
love-
Keep
No,
going.
I
You're
love
good.
that Shadow's in the movie. I'm annoyed that like Fidel is out here talking about COD Coochie, but as I'm
Oh,
saying,
agreed. Okay, it's fair. Yeah.
as I was
You
saying,
can't just say that on live internet. Oh my gosh.
So now that Shadow's confirmed, I'm thinking Team Dark is confirmed for
Yeah,
Sonic
that's
3.
like-
So if Team Dark is confirmed, yo, Fidel, how you feel about that awakening that people are gonna go through when they see Rouge in the
Here's the thing.
She's gonna be clothed up so much.
I don't know if-
tone that down.
Yeah, I think.
Oh yeah.
I don't know if they can. It doesn't even matter if they clothe her up. Like the internet will do its
There will
damn.
be people who are gonna do this. People are gonna do that regardless. But
But there's no way she's gonna have the
be like-
classic.
it's not gonna be like Lola Bunny in Space Jam. It's
No,
not gonna be that.
It'd be cool if they gave her fur instead of weird skin.
No, I'd rather the skin.
Oh, we
I'd
know
rather
she's
the
a bat.
skin.
Why would they not?
I feel like they might. Well, I feel like her arms are gonna be
Because
closed.
the skin is what.
You want her to have titty fur?
I don't give a fuck. What? Fidel, you're the one trying to fuck like.
This is
Peter
literally
or whatever the
that's
fuck
a
his name is.
picture. If you guys see this, I typed in IRL
Salmon.
Sonic movie Rouge the Bat. This is the picture. That looks like what it'll probably look like. To be honest.
There's a lot of pictures like
That's
that where she's like wearing
fine.
an outfit or something like she's
Yeah,
super
that's
clothed.
fine.
Counterpoint: Rouge and Sonic X.
That
Yeah,
was.
well, I
that
mean,
was a
that's her in
different
Sonic
time.
Adventure 2.
That was a different time.
I don't think it was.
That was a different
No,
time.
that's a Sonic X.
That's the
Sonic
Sonic
X.
X
That was
render.
different
Yeah,
times.
that's the Sonic render. Yo, the Sonic X anime in Japan, yo, that shit was wild, man. They made a lot of jokes at Rouge's expense in that shit.
Yeah, that was just a different time, bro.
It's a super different time. Yo, what is this? Like Super Saiyan Scout? Oh yeah, she did have a scouter in
That was the Sonic Adventure 2 costume. Right.
Yeah. But
I can see
honestly,
Team Dark for sure.
She
no,
goes
but
like
I
this.
honestly think.
My thing is, I don't think they're gonna. I don't know if they'll do Omega yet.
Oh no, not Omega. I'm thinking Sonic 2, Sonic Adventure 2 Team Dark, like Eggman, Rouge, and Shadow.
See, my thing
No,
is,
no,
I'm gonna
Jim
say
Carrey's
something right now,
rumored
though.
to be retiring.
Right.
So, I don't
So
think
what
they're
I
gonna
here's
put Jim Carrey there.
Here's my guess. And I've been right about fake spoilers before, so I guess be warned if this happens in the next movie in like 3 years from now. Just be warned that I said this. What I think is going to happen is I think it's going to be set up like how this one was set up, right? Where like from the trailers, it looks like, oh, Sonic is going against Knuckles, but then obviously they team up at the ending. I think the majority of the movie, the next one, will be Sonic versus Shadow, and then this is going to go Mecha Godzilla, and they're going to team up against Metal Sonic.
Oh yeah,
That's
easy,
what I think is
easy.
going to happen.
Yeah, easy.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah, no,
And then
I
Metal
think it's a
Sonic will be
very
the main
good
villain.
choice if Jim Carrey retires. That Metal is a
Yeah.
really good choice because, like,
Yeah.
when I thought about this movie, it's very much Sonic 2, Sonic 3, Sonic Adventure. So I thought the next one can probably be Sonic Adventure 2, Sonic Heroes.
Oh,
Also,
did you see that?
I also want to say that the part at the end when Mega Man or Mega Man, not Mega Man, Egg Man,
Mega Man.
when Egg Man when he's doing the
Sonic
fucking the Chaos Emerald like tornado shit at the end and he's like pulling all the metal off of like the tanks and shit. That is literally Sonic Heroes' final boss when Metal Sonic is like pulling up all the
Yeah.
shit and becoming
Right,
Metal
yeah.
Overlord.
Yeah.
Like that was right out of Sonic Heroes.
Dude, like that shit is insane. Even what was I gonna say about it? Oh yeah, like what Tyson told us, Tyson Hess, he told us about Shadow. That's like not his final design because it was like they added it like for now they said because of like time constraint stuff, like that's Sonic's model, but they changed it up a bit to be like Shadow, but he's gonna have like it's kind of gonna be like Tails where like once the actual trailer rolls
Well, yeah,
around,
they're gonna
It's actually
yeah.
come out.
yeah.
Where did he say that?
Yeah, well, we saw at the premiere. He told us this. So
Oh. Are you allowed to tell everybody else?
Look at you with the insider.
I know,
notes.
right?
You
So
allowed
cool.
to tell everybody else about that?
I'm pretty much in bed.
Don't worry about it, bro.
Yo, the Sega ninjas are gonna come after Fidel tonight.
I
so-
know,
Hey,
I know.
good night.
Oh, and like,
What else did Tyson tell you that he didn't explicitly say not to tell anybody else? Just out of
he can say
curiosity.
we could tell people. He can say we could tell people.
Oh, okay.
The other cool thing actually that he told us is the text that's used like in the temple, like when they're spinning the door with like the pastor and stuff, is like the same as like the Babylonian text from Sonic Riders, which is like
That's cool.
really cool.
Dude,
Do you guys think
There's so many
uh,
references. There's a
Do
lot.
you guys think that the third movie is gonna have a story like based off of gun shit?
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah, because they
since
had
they're
to do-
introduced now. Yeah.
Yeah, they
they're
had
gonna
to
be way
do
more.
Maria. They already Gunn named it Project Shadow, so it's already involved with Gunn.
Yep.
Yeah. Like he's already on Earth, so that probably means the arc has been shut down. So.
Or I mean,
Yeah.
we don't know where he is. They found
To be
him in
honest-
the archive, so he could still be. I mean, Arc could still come into it somehow.
On the topic
yeah,
of Space Colony Arc, I will say, like, I remember as a kid playing Sonic Adventure 2 and unlocking that cutscene with Gerald Robotnik or whatever sitting in the chair about to be executed.
Terrifying.
He's like,
Yo,
that is a scary
It
scene,
was
man.
really
Yeah.
Weird,
That was
dude.
genuinely scary. It's like his
a
final
weird
words during
scene.
his execution. And I vividly, it's burned into my brain the way that
Yeah.
they go, do you have anything else to say? And he goes, no.
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 Just the way he says it, the first, that inflection
And then-
will always scare me.
And then Amy's
Man.
like, we're like, what's happening? Who is that? And I'm like, yo, this man's about to get wet up. That's what it is. Like, jeez.
I hope if they do have Sonic, well, they are going to have Sonic and Shadow in the next one, but I really hope they make some type of reference to that weird overlapping dialogue in the dub where it's like, you're the fake hedgehog around here. I'll make you eat those words. That whole
They
weird-
have to use the faker
And
line.
that's it, too. They have to do something like that. where
If they don't
all
put that in there,
lines.
I'm gonna be pissed.
They have to.
Yeah,
I
100%.
really want them to do City Escape. Like this movie is based in Seattle.
Please,
Like,
bro.
Yeah, they got to do it. That got to be the opening of the
City
movie. The movie
They
should
have-
open
It
with
has
City
to,
Escape. Right.
I think I think they're saving Crush 40 for movie 3 because like that's that era
Did
of
they
Crush 40 adventure
Did
era.
they use other game music? Because I know in the first movie they used that Sonic Mania. song.
Not
don't
really.
Yeah,
believe
not
so.
really, not really in this one.
I was honestly expecting to like see Crush 40 as a cameo at least, even if they didn't use the
Right.
music. I expected him to
for
be
sure.
like a background character, like like a dude at the bar or something, like serving
know.
drinks to.
I
like,
think
the
it'll
main
be
character or
next
something.
one.
Like,
I think it'll
'cause
be
he,
next
he could totally work as like a bartender.
For sure, yeah.
If he was just like a bartender at the wedding for like
Well,
a cameo
my
scene, that'd be so
thing
good.
Speaking of the
See,
wedding,
they might do June. I don't know about Jody because Jody's over on Twitter. Hey, we should boycott the movie because we don't have Crush 40. like, bro, you need to calm down over there.
Right?
So I don't know if they're gonna work with Jody, but maybe June.
I think I was gonna say like speaking of the wedding, I think like that's definitely one part that like drags a little bit. Specifically, that middle part where like it's Sonic and Tails get captured, and then they do that whole long bit where like Maddie goes to save Sonic, and then the sister Rachel goes on this whole thing where like she goes to get the redemption with the husband. I'm like, I don't care about you two enough to justify how long this scene is.
I see.
Bro, I hated that girl in the first movie so much.
I know. No, me too. So
it was weird because not weird, but where I went was a lot of kids came to watch with their parents. So like a lot of people laughed at that part because it was like if you don't know Sonic, here's something you can relate to. That's not all the Sonic characters.
It's
So, like-
definitely like the normie Hollywood love plot that like
But see,
they have to shoehorn into the movie because
Yeah,
they think that's necessary for a movie to be successful.
I was gonna say like I thought it would be way funnier if the gag had just ended when they find out they're gun soldiers. I think like the whole thing where like the dude redeems himself and he's like, oh, I actually fell in love with you.
But her riding up on the golf cart to Barracuda and coming out.
Yeah,
that
no,
scene
it's
was
good.
funny.
Yeah, that is
Like,
funny. That is
that was a
funny.
funny scene.
But I would have rather like it would have just been genuinely funnier if it did conclude as they're gun soldiers, because that is a cool twist. And I my favorite is like the what's his name, the dude giving the rings, like he opens the Bible and there's just a gun in it.
Oh yeah, are you an Asian too, pastor?
Yeah, the YouTube pastor.
Wasn't there like wasn't there an evil gun soldier in
Yeah.
Wasn't there like an evil gun soldier or something in Shadow the Hedgehog? Like, wasn't that a whole plot line that there was?
No, Gun isn't. In
What am I
Gun
thinking
like,
of?
Shadow's like the one game where Gun really isn't evil because they're just trying to defend
Okay.
the world from Black
That's
Ark.
okay. Ricky, what's
Alright.
your? You
So-
said earlier you had an idea for a villain. Who was your idea for the villain?
Oh man, this is something I was talking to you about earlier too. Hold on.
Oh dear.
Okay.
Yeah, that's
All right, okay, hold on,
good.
hold on.
If
So-
Ricky needs
so-
to stretch,
so-
we're in trouble.
So check this out.
Bro.
What
I-
the fuck? Is that Roger?
I hacked Roger's iCloud. Surprise, bro. I hacked Roger's iCloud. I need you to explain yourself.
Alien
I need you
Roger.
to Yo, Shofu, put this up. If Shofu's here, you gotta
Roger,
put this
what
up.
the hell is
Of course I'm here.
Please.
Wait. Which one?
Do you
Which
have
one?
an explanation?
Which one?
Put the first one first. The
Okay.
top one first, and then the
Yo,
second one.
man.
When I saw this, I was like, what the?
There's no way.
Hold on.
Can you explain any of this, Roger? Can you explain any of this, Roger?
I'm gonna play it on screen.
You think darkness is your ally?
Wait.
It should be really about
What
the
the
dark.
fuck is this? Hold on, bro.
I have to have it. I'm Ricky. I have to have this.
What the fuck is this? Hold on, let me figure out how to put the sound off for this shit. Ricky really the feds, bro.
Yo, Roger, explain yourself.
Did he leave?
Hold on.
That's correct. This man is pleading the fifth as we speak.
That's correct.
Hold on, bro.
He continues to take L's week after week.
Now,
oh Jesus!
I would like to congratulate you, Ricky, on doing God's work. God's work.
Oh my gosh! Oh, if we don't expose these kind of people, who will, bro?
Ricky, I just want you to know that not all heroes wear capes, bro.
What the fuck is this?
You think darkness is your ally? It should be really about the dark.
You're done already.
Don't do this. Don't do this.
You're
Most disgusting thing I've seen.
You're fucking crazy, bro.
What are
You're
you?
fucking crazy. Hold on, bro. What's the other
Oh
one
my gosh! There's more. I can't show the rest.
at? Let
There's
me
more.
play the other one, bro.
You're a killer, then I'm Snow White. I don't see no dwarves around.
I was holding my tongue, Fidel. I was holding my tongue as he was trying to hang you up to dry.
What does that mean?
I'm so sad that Shofu was deafened when Fidel said that. Fidel, Fidel, say that again now.
This makes my fish tweet look good.
Are you crazy? You're sick.
Why does Roger look like a kid from this people to me?
I have genuine questions. Like, what does that mean? Like,
I have a
worry
genuine
about
question.
it, bro.
Roger, why did you record these?
So Ricky and I were talking the other day. We were having a bathroom. We were talking about TikTok. we were having a bathroom. We were talking about TikTok. And I forgot how we got on the topic of Ozark. We got on the topic of Ozark, and there's a line in the first episode of Ozark, like the very first episode, where it's like Ruth Langmore's uncle or something, because we both like that show, obviously Ricky being a member of the drug cartel. And so we were talking about that show.
It's a good
and
show.
one of the lines in the show, it's a great show, and one of the lines in the show is one of the Langmores says, whatever I say in that second video, where it's like, you're calling me Snow White, but I don't see no dwarves around or something, whatever the line is. And so I had the filter open because we're talking about the things you can do on TikTok, and I had the filter open. So I recorded the line with the filter, and Ricky was like, how do you change your voice? How do you do all this? And I was explaining it to him, and then the darkness is your ally one. I forgot even how we got on that topic. What were we talking about when I recorded that? I have no idea.
You were on drugs, bro. It was the night of Shofu's stream or something like that, and you were going crazy, giving me calls back and forth, talking. I don't know, bro. It was just different. It was just a different side of you.
Hold on. I'm reading the log because I genuinely have no recollection. The log starts at April 4th at 8:38, and Ricky says, "Fidel's in LA. Are you linking up?" And I said, "Unfortunately, I can't. I'm busy and out of town that day. That's fine." And Ricky says, "That's trash. The colliding of your two worlds would have been historical. Next time, I'm sure." Then I don't know what we had a call about, but then it's just you laughing nonstop. And then you're like, secret screen? And then we have another call that literally lasted a few seconds. It says all lasted a few seconds with Roger's base. And
that's
then
when the virus started. That's when the virus got in the iCloud.
And then
that's
it says
just about the time.
And then it says humor will lead the way to salvation. Everything reveals in time, for all good things end with divine punishment, and all bad things end. And then you respond with, and with ... and with what? and then it's a bunch of me laughing, and then a bunch of Joker gifts, and then that video of me saying the darkness is your ally thing. So I don't know what the heck. I wasn't expecting those videos to come up during the show, but you have good comedic timing, bro.
That's some shit you posted on iMovie in
That is
2007,
a
bro.
deep cut, man.
I
man.
do not have the brain power for the Ricky.
I'm
extended
sorry.
universe
Where
right
the
now.
heck? Okay, I didn't expect him to throw to TikTok. So what's the next? What did you actually have anything you wanted to say about villains in Sonic, or should we
No,
okay.
I'm just excited for.
I haven't said anything about this movie. I did see it. I'm gonna tell you right now, my only two things about it. It was fine, but that's not one of the things. The first thing is that movie was 25 minutes too long. But
Agreed.
like,
What you mean?
25
What you
minutes
mean?
too long.
But
could have
didn't you
cut
just
20
say
minutes from
you
that movie.
didn't see it?
No, I did see it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
you pirate it?
The movie was 25
Where was
minutes
the
too long.
excessive? Where was the excessive 25 minutes? That could have been.
A lot of the fights are long for no reason.
What?
You could definitely cut.
I like
you can
long
cut,
fights.
You can cut like
No,
3 minutes from almost every fight except maybe the end fight. And even the end fight.
Well, you gotta calm down, Tito, just a little bit. So we're gonna in post. We're taking that part out.
You can cut out everything. About the, you can cut out damn near every scene.
I'm trying to help you, bro.
You can cut out. I don't give a fuck what you think. You can cut out every scene. Damn near from the wedding, even though like one of the only entertaining things about the entire movie from a comedic standpoint is what's her face. Like she was like the only thing that was actually funny in the whole movie, but so that's fine.
Rachel?
Yeah, whatever her name is, who cares? And then like, and you could also cut like every scene with like the barista, like and the other guy whose name.
No, Agent Stone is great.
Like, every scene with him.
No. Agent Stone is great.
You can cut every scene was pretty fun.
Agent Stone is that guy.
Agent Stone. Fidel, thank you. You're moving up the totem pole. Tito.
Yeah,
sorry,
Agent
man.
Stone.
I don't give a
I'm
shit.
sorry. I'm
That
sorry.
movie-
Agent Stone is
over
that guy,
2 hours
bro.
long.
You're going down.
He is loyal, bro.
You're
That's
going to the bottom,
insane. for that
Agent
movie.
Stone is that
bottom of the
guy.
totem pole.
I don't give a shit. So that movie
Fidel.
was like way too long. It was like 2 hours plus. It did not need to be 2 hours plus.
Nah, you're wrong.
And then I'm sorry, Idris is cool. Shofu, that's your nigga, bro. That's my man's too. That
do this, bro.
his voice acting was not good.
What?
It was not good. He was the entire time. It sounded like he was trying really hard to not sound English. That was the entire. That was like
great,
his
bro.
accent, like the way he spoke.
I've been seeing that a lot on Twitter.
So like
spoke from one half of the movie.
I'm trying to save you,
The way
Tito.
he
I'm
spoke
trying to
from
save
one
you
half of the
before you get
to the
canceled.
other half of the movie was like weird. Like he spoke weird the whole time. Like
you know those posts where people are just like, what's the thing that you would say to let people know you've been kidnapped? That like Tito's in trouble, guys. We gotta do something.
Why?
I don't know if I can protect him.
Why?
This man's got a gun to his head right now.
Did not sound weird. You guys didn't think that?
No, I didn't.
Like,
No, I didn't think that.
A lot of people did though, so like I'm not gonna
like this is not a thing that like I'm the only. I'm not the only one
I never
saying.
saw that. I saw Coney say
Even
that.
the
And I
chat
didn't see
didn't.
anyone else in my Twitter say that.
I didn't even. The first person I saw say that was Coney, and that was after I saw the movie.
I
don't think it's an unpopular opinion, to be honest.
It's not like him. It's not unheard, but it's definitely like the average person likes the.
I don't
voice.
think it's as hot of a take as you guys are making out to be.
No,
I'm not
just saying
making
it's
a
not-
hot take. I just don't agree.
I'm
with
just.
it.
I just think that like
Is it because you're used to like the old, the classic traditional Knuckles? Is that why it seems
I don't
too
have
off to you?
when I hear Knuckles, I don't really hear. When I think of Knuckles, I don't hear a voice. There's no voice for any of those characters in my head.
Then how does he chuckle?
For any of those characters, I don't have a voice in my head. For literally none of them, except Big the Cat.
Sonic's right there, bro.
You're so stupid, bro.
Big the Cat is like the only person, but that's because his voice is like dumb.
Yeah.
But like, it was just very weird to me. And the movie dragged. We all agreed that it drags. Like, don't act like we're not gonna all agree that it didn't drag.
A tiny bit, but like not entirely. I think I like.
I didn't say cut an
Mia-
hour. I said cut. You can cut 20 minutes from that movie somewhere.
I don't know about that.
You
No,
didn't,
especially the part when you were like, you can cut like 3 minutes off every fight scene. Absolutely, the fuck not.
The very first scene when he's trying to be fucking Batman was 12 minutes.
It's not that long. It's
from the very beginning of the movie to him all the way to when he hits his fucking bed, and then they do the whole thing with like, oh look, you've been Batman. That's like 10 minutes.
That was interesting though. You didn't say 10 at first. You said 12 at first. You said it was 12 minutes of the movie, and that's interesting because that's exactly how many jackets we sold on JapanTime.shop. So by the way, everybody, just so you know, this is our last and final show before the final push for the Japan Time jackets that you can get right now on JapanTime.shop. We've now sold 112 of these jackets. We've sold a jacket for every movie that could have been cut from the Sonic movie, according to Tito. So, if we take a look at this, we have this beautiful jacket that could be yours for $79.99, very low price. It's got the beautiful training mode grid on it. It's got the Japan Time logo. It's got the Japan Time patch in the corner. And I think there were even images taken, promotional images, of what the jacket looks like on a real person. Does anybody have those images that we can pull up for the stream right now?
For those images, you want to know a really cool fact?
I think Ricky could probably pull those off your iCloud too.
Yeah, make sure to pull those off the iCloud while Coast is sharing a very cool fact. Coast, what is the cool fact about the jackets, Coast?
Really cool fact. Really cool fact about the jackets. If any of you don't buy jackets, none of you are getting them.
That is also true. That is true. So you guys got to go get your jackets. You got 4 days left to get the jackets. 80 more left. Make sure to get those jackets purchased. Wear them. They're beautiful. Oh, here we go. Here, McTarrett's got the photos from the photo shoot. Fantastic. Look at that. Rocking the Japan Time jacket. Rocking the Japan Time hat. We got the Japan Time wallpaper on the Japan Time phone.
Hey, yo.
Beautiful.
Show this boy in the fit, man. Show the people
we got
what
the Japan Time
My
jacket.
man clean with it, boy. Hey, I see you, bro. You know, he just for this. I see just some light too. You know what I'm saying? He's killing him right now.
Look at the boy. Look at the boy.
Oops. Look at my guy, bro.
We just go to outer space?
Look at my guy, bro. He Japan timed out, man.
That's it. Now, again, the link is in the chat. JapanTime.shop. JapanTime.shop. Make sure to pick it up. Again, we got 4 more days to pick them up, so you've got the entirety of this show to order, and you've also got the day that we post this on our YouTube channel, which is going to be tomorrow, which is the Japan Time Podcast YouTube channel, which I will get a link to right now as well. I think that is also on the Japan Time Podcast Twitter, which if you're not following that is at Team Japan Time. We got a lot of things we're plugging this week. Obviously, the jackets are first and foremost, but since many of you asked, when are you going to have a YouTube channel? Boom. Here's the YouTube channel. Link in Shofu's chat right now to the YouTube channel. Going to be spamming that link. So now when you guys say, why didn't Shofu upload the video? You'll know the video is right there along with clips from the show. We're going to be highlighting images and videos of compilations that people are doing from the show on the YouTube channel as well. There's a full playlist that's got a link to not only all the episodes of the show, but also a playlist of all of our videos. So if you want to follow all of us, you can see all of our individual videos. We also have links to all of our YouTube channels on there as well. Let's get Tito and Mike both to 1,000 subscribers. That'd be phenomenal. Make sure to do that. Make sure to do that because both of them need to get to 1,000
to do this, bro.
It took a long time. There was a lot of time. To be honest, I was busy. I didn't have a chance to do it, but I took all last Monday to set all this stuff up for you guys. So hopefully now you got the merch store, you've got the jackets, you got the images, you got the YouTube channel, you got links to all the VODs the next day, and of course you can watch it live right here on twitch.tv/Shofu every other week. Always a good time. Always a good show, but make sure to get those jackets and make sure to subscribe to the YouTube channel. Once again, both of them are linked right here, and go check the Japan Time Twitter. Now, moving on. Anything else you guys want to talk about regarding the Sonic movie? Let's go.
Who's going to voice Shadow? I want to hear people. I want to hear people's thoughts. I want to hear people's thoughts.
I hear Keanu Reeves.
Keanu Reeves.
I knew it was coming.
No, I mean, we don't know who's gonna voice Shadow. It's gonna be Fidel, man. What the fuck?
Yes, exactly.
Don't do this.
I don't remember his
name. Ali. I want Mahershala Ali. That's who I want. Mahershala Ali is Shadow.
It's the guy that because I want another actual video game voice actor since they already have.
I do not want the current.
What's wrong with their original voices?
I want the guy that did Infinite because I feel like that voice would do really well because he also does Illidan. I don't remember his name, but I feel like his voice would do really well.
Wait! The guy who does Illidan Stormrage?
Yes.
McDareth, how are you in my brain? That's isn't that Liam O'Brien?
Now if they brought Jason Griffith just to do Shadow, that'd be sick.
That would be sick. I'm not.
That would be fire.
Isn't that Liam O'Brien?
It is Liam O'Brien.
Liam O'Brien.
Okay, yeah. I literally was thinking, bro, Liam O'Brien would be crazy.
Yeah, I think he'd do really well.
Is it illegal for them to just have the person from Sonic Adventure 2 to do it?
It's not illegal, but it depends on if they want.
For real. So, who was it?
So it's Jason Griffith.
Jason Griffith.
He doesn't do too much voice acting nowadays, so it's not impossible. It's just I don't know if it's gonna happen.
Part of the thing that Hollywood wants to do is they want you to see the actor's name and be like, oh shit, I love that guy or I know that guy. And like if you get like a video game voice actor, you're not gonna get people that don't play video games who knows who that is.
I think for Tails it was okay to bring
Colleen. Yeah, Colleen had to the community had to fight for her name to be on the poster.
Okay, wait, I want to talk about that, right? Because what was annoying to me. Oh, I didn't. I mean, I understood why they didn't do it, but it's annoying to me because no one did this when Ben Schwartz's name wasn't on the first poster.
Okay, so I have a response to that specifically, right? Because I saw a lot of people bring that up. It's like, oh, why didn't you guys make a big deal when Ben Schwartz was on the poster? It's because on the first poster, first of all, this was Sonic the Hedgehog 1. A lot of people were like, okay, I'm gonna reserve myself. And then they saw the movie, it's like, yo, this movie is actually a banger, right? And then we only had the live action actors there, James Marsden and James Marsden and bro, why am I brain fire on Jim Carrey? There you go. Yeah, James Marsden and Jim Carrey. Now on the second poster, we had Jim Carrey, James Marsden, we had Ben Schwartz, and we had Idris Elba, right? I just found it very odd that we're gonna have a character exempt from the poster when literally Tails is part of the logo itself.
It's headliners. Movie poster always just headliners.
I'll also say there's literally clauses in contracts to have.
There are, yeah.
On posters.
That's why people should negotiate better, bro. I mean,
she can't. She's it's her first time doing a movie. She can't the whole point of it is she doesn't have it's okay that people went to bat for.
That's not a good. You can't say that. That's not a good excuse.
Yes, it is.
No, just because it's your first time doing something does not mean
it's the whole reason why. Yes, it is. She's a video game voice actress who's now getting to do a movie.
It's not her job. That's why you pay people to do that. What are we? What?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yeah,
that's what we're saying. There's no way she or her agent or whoever can fight for that.
She can't negotiate for that. This is a big break for her. She can't do that.
This video game voice, they went to her for Tails because she's the iconic voice, and that was it. And so she got to be on the movie. If she wanted to say, "Oh no, I'm only going to do it if I with all of these other caveats be on the poster, or whatever," they're just going to say, "All right, fuck that," and they're going to go find some big name woman voice actor or actor to do the voice instead that they can slap on the poster. And
they ended up putting her on the poster.
Yeah, they did it because they got enough backlash from people. To do it. So my point
fought for it.
Yeah, so my point is, I get why people did it. My point is, it's a little annoying that people came to it like she should have just had it to begin with. That's just not how it works.
She herself or her representatives could not fight for that.
Yeah, I still want Mahershala Ali as Shadow.
How do you say his name right?
Mahershala Ali. That's his name, Mahershala Ali. Nothing wrong with
that. Right. I heard it wrong.
Yeah, you were definitely hearing it. Yeah.
My bad, OG.
It's all good. So you know how you can make it up to me? Go buy a Japan Time.
Yeah, I'll go buy 5
Japan Time. Right exactly. You know what? Let's do that. 5. And actually, on top of this, let's throw this out there right now too. To everyone who's already bought a jacket, by the way, you are already entered.
Not getting your jacket.
But no, they're gonna get a jacket. But I was gonna say that if you've already purchased a jacket, don't worry, you're already eligible. We're gonna spice this up a little bit. We're going to make it so that we're going to sell 200 of these jackets, right? One of 200 of you is going to get a Nintendo Switch. We are going to give away a Nintendo Switch to somebody who gets one of these jackets. So one of you will have a Nintendo Switch in your box with the jackets. And that includes, like I said, everyone who already bought them. Everyone who already bought them is going to get the possibility of getting a Switch. But you still have some options. Is this Xenoblade music or Elden Ring music? I don't know which.
It doesn't matter. Keep going. Tell them what they need to hear.
So you have a 1 in 200 chance of getting a Switch along with your jacket. And you know what? That's not all. We're going to throw a game in that too. A game of your choice will come along with the jacket and the Switch. Now the game, because it's going to be your choice, is going to be a digital copy. So just keep that in mind. It's going to be a digital copy. But one of you is getting a Switch with your jacket. And you know what? Let's make this even spicier. JJE261 in the chat said, but wait, can we get this signed? The answer is yes.
What?
This is going to be a signed Nintendo Switch by, at the very least, me and Shofu. By at the very least, the two of us will sign it. Because we're in LA.
We're not sending it around the world.
At the very least, it'll be the two of us. And anyone else who's in LA, I had to clarify. I didn't want to make. I had to clarify.
You didn't ask me nothing. You didn't tell me nothing. You sprung
Shofu!
I'm just this is
Tell them what else they get.
The winner receiving $100,000. Oh my god.
Oh my god.
You're such a fucking loser, bro.
It's so funny.
Oh my gosh. Hold on,
We are the $100,000 thing obviously isn't true, but we are 100%
No, that's
in
fake.
serious.
Who is
One of the
we, bro?
200
You
of
didn't
you.
consult nobody.
I needed to clarify that was fake because you never know. No, we had to clarify the 100,000 thing would be fake because we're about to get canceled by the FTC. I didn't want that to happen. But it is true. It is true that we are actually going to give away the Switch to one of the 200 people who get the jacket. So again, you have a 1 in 200 chance of getting a Switch. So if you want to get a Switch,
also have a 1 in 200 chance of getting your jacket.
well, you'll definitely get the jacket though. I mean, that's like if you buy a jacket, you're going to get a jacket.
Right?
Yeah, right. You're going to get the jacket regardless. Absolutely. And once again, you can order that at japantime.shop. I am legally obligated to bring this up as per the terms of my channel.
Your sponsorship? We sponsored you.
No, his sentencing.
We paid you money. Oh,
The sentencing, I guess that's true.
Oh, that's true. Yeah.
It's true. Yeah.
Oh boy.
Buy the
At the
jacket.
very least, yeah, we can at least get it signed by me and Shofu for sure. Yeah. Everybody else, I don't know. If you guys are in LA, we'll do it.
You ship it to Toronto and you got another 3 signatures easy.
That's true.
You have the rest of the show. What do you have the rest of the cast if you ship it to Canada?
Well, no, Fidel's West Coast.
Well, I mean, you're. Well, I'm not going to say where you are, Ricky, but yeah.
Oh, okay.
I'm also not in Canada or in LA.
Yeah.
Get to one of those.
All right, you'll get a Switch without Madera's signature.
That's
Exactly. Exactly.
Again, I didn't agree to nothing. I wasn't asked nothing. Why am I being roasted? This is crazy.
It's a clause in your steak payout.
That's what it is. That's exactly what it is. Yeah.
You're getting your steak in the next 4 weeks, or Roger goes.
Absolutely, yeah. May 9th. We're doing it. May 9th.
I could buy my own.
Or prior to May 9th. We'll find
Yeah,
a day.
I was gonna say, May 9th, you're going to jail.
You have to be, yeah, right. It'd be May 8th. Yeah.
If Shofu is steakless.
I'm down. I mean, I'm down to get a steak. I'm hungry.
Bro, what?
I was eating ramen during the whole show, though, today. That was great.
You sure were.
I was slurping it up.
You're hungry right now, so you want a steak
slurping up
for
meat.
weeks?
Pause.
He did that on purpose.
He was slurping up raw, man. That's crazy.
That's what I said. You would.
Hey, yo.
Hey, yo.
Oh. Post, I want to ask you something real quick while we're in this weird anything goes territory.
Oh god.
What did you just finish today, Coast?
What did I finish?
What did you just finish today?
Breakfast, dinner.
No. What's a series that you were reading for a while? You just finished a certain story arc.
I was reading One Piece.
That's right. And what story arc did you finish?
I finished Dressrosa.
That's right. And what did you think of Dressrosa?
It was all right.
All right. That's the whole conversation. Then I guess that's it.
If you watch carefully, you can see the exact moment that his heart breaks in half.
Yeah.
All right, everybody, that's the show.
I'm gonna be real. It was all right.
What did you like about it? And what were you
Okay,
sort of like
if we're-
uneasy
if we're-
about.
Yeah,
Let's
if we're
hear
getting
this.
into this. Okay, so I
Let's do
really
this.
like Doflamingo.
Excellent villain.
I really liked the setup for like Law and Luffy and Sabo and shit.
Of course.
Some of the fights were really cool, but other than that, I thought it was very lackluster. There's a lot of stuff going on with that I just didn't care about. Like a lot of the Coliseum characters, I didn't find as interesting as like previous characters from previous arcs.
Fair.
I was very disappointed that half of the fucking Straw Hat crew is just not there. And other than Doflamingo, all of the other villains I also thought were pretty boring. Like it was honestly the characters in this arc that I didn't really care for that much.
What were of the fights you brought up? I'm curious though. Outside of Luffy Doflamingo, like what were your favorites of the fights with the Doflamingo family members?
I mean, fucking Zoro and Pika is fucking crazy. Like I see him get cut in half. I'm like, oh shit, okay. And then he cuts him in half again. I'm like, damn. And then he just keeps going, and I'm like, all right, that's enough slices, my guy. And then Usopp's whole fucking God arc is pretty funny.
Yeah,
I like that.
pretty
Yeah.
funny.
But aside from that, it was kind of just like I was just waiting for Luffy to do what I knew he was going to do, and that was that. Now I'm on to bigger and better things, I hope.
So do you mind light? Like, I'm not going to talk about plot stuff, but I'm just going to reference stuff that you're mentioning from this one. Do you mind that, or do you want nothing?
Wait, what?
So I want to talk about like what you talked about, but reference it
Okay.
to other things. Do you mind that, or do you just want to just go at? I'm not going to
Like
name anything
in
specific.
arcs
in
coming
future
up?
arcs, yes.
Kind of not.
Okay, so
It's your birthday, McDare. Just go.
What?
You can be vague about it. I might know of it already. I'm gonna be real.
Okay.
Because I have seen a lot of stuff already.
All right. So I was gonna say like the fact that like half are missing, like a later arc, they just reverse it with the other half there, and the other half is missing. So they kind of make up for that.
Oh
by doing it
yeah,
that
like
way.
I think they're
Right,
setting
right.
it up right now. So
Yeah.
Right.
And then I feel like the parts you said, like, yeah, there's characters here they introduced, and like it's not like the old times. You just kind of introduce these characters and don't really care about them anymore. They keep doing that. That's my biggest gripe with One Piece now. I'm watching it. But he still has that habit of we're over 1,000 issues and over 1,000 episodes in, and here's this new character, and it's like, can we just focus on the main cast? But they keep doing that. And the fights are cool. It's just like, because my thing with One Piece now is like I'm at that point where I stopped watching it again, so I wait till there's a big bunch of it, and I just binge it because I'm tired of like every episode. Here's this other character. Here's this other thing you have to know about before we continue this main plot that's been going on for 10 years. So yeah. I mean, I still like the series, but yeah, I feel like
Oh yeah, of course.
some of those issues are just unfortunately the bloat and how long the show has been going.
Yeah, I mean I will say the next arc is much shorter than Dressrosa, and I think is probably one of my favorites of the post time skip. It's really good. There's a lot of like world building in, and I think you're gonna have a good time.
I think I'm looking forward to that mainly because I thought Dressrosa was really long.
Yes, yeah. This one is short. The one coming up, and then the one after is almost as long as Dressrosa.
Yeah.
And that one, in my personal opinion, has some of the highest highs in the entire series, and also some of the lowest lows. Like Whole Cake Island is a very mixed bag, and I am very excited to see like what you are going to think of it when you get to certain scenes. Because again, some things are like incredible, peak One Piece, and some things are the worst it's ever been. So, yeah.
But what kills me again, I keep bringing this up because Dressrosa, as long as it is, that whole thing took place in a day.
Right.
Yeah,
it's
literally
annoying
not,
that it's
bro.
that long.
There was like 15 chapters that take place in like 5 minutes.
Yeah. Like
Yeah.
that thing was ridiculously bloated. Everything after that, they spaced it out more, thank goodness. But like Dressrosa was ridiculous.
Speaking of spacing things out more, let's also talk about the news that happened last week regarding Attack on Titan having the final season part 3 announced.
Why didn't they just do a movie?
We basically, so originally we had Attack on Titan, the final season, part 1, then part 2 just finished last Sunday, and then they announced at the end of part 2, we had all talked about this even previously on Japan Time, that we thought there might be a movie, but nope, we're just getting another season of the show next year, the final season, Part 3.
They
I
definitely
saw-
should not have called it final season yet.
I saw
I don't know.
someone. They did there was this TikTok where it was like, here are all the manga volumes that are like the
Part of
works
the final
for like the final season part, like the one that just passed. It was like
Right.
5 books, 5 manga volumes or some shit. And they're like, here's what's gonna be for part, like the actual final season that they're saying. It's literally 2 volumes. They have
Yeah.
to stretch out 2 volumes for 12 or 13 episodes.
I don't think they're going. I think it's going to be maybe 10 episodes, maybe 12 if they decide to do some epilogue stuff. But I
What
think
I think is that they're gonna change the entire ending, and that's how they're gonna add more content.
Yeah,
no,
I mean,
there's no way they're going to change the ending. I think they're going to add this stuff from them. Without spoiling anything, obviously, this is. I would be very careful about that.
Yeah, but the dude who wrote Attack on Titan, didn't he say that he like the ending that came out was like, man, I really wish I could do that over, or I could have expanded on that. I mean,
well, that's kind of what happened. I mean, without
he
again,
did that, right?
the input is he pushed it out in the manga volume. Yeah.
yeah. So I mean, it's not out of the realm of possibility for them to expand on the anime, just to like.
Yeah,
this
that
is
could
the
very well
actual
happen.
article.
Sure. I just think it's weird because I think there's 9 chapters left to adapt. And it is odd that they'll turn that into a whole third part of the season when realistically, I mean, they're action-heavy chapters. So the episodes could fly
have been
by.
a movie, and it would have been
Easily.
It would
Would've
have
been
looked so
perfect.
much better.
I
Yeah.
feel like people would have been very upset if they called it final season if they then do a movie.
But see, what I think they should have done, they should have not called the Marley season Part 1.
I agree.
That that never should have even been
That's
in
the big
the
problem,
conversation.
yeah.
Right. If that was its own thing, if that was season 4, and then they said, all right, the final season, and they split it in half like they're doing now, and part 2 was part 1, and this upcoming part 3 was part 2,
Yeah.
wouldn't have been an issue. It would have been fine.
You know what I feel bad for? The anime only fans who have to wait another
That's
year
me.
to watch that.
That sucks.
That is me.
Bro,
That
that's
sucks.
crazy. Like, I know the Attack on Titan ending from like years ago, and I'm like, yo, man, you guys are.
It's just that I've just been anime only literally for 10
so
plus
long.
years. So I'm like, I just
And you're not
can't
alone. I think there's a
change it.
lot of
Yeah.
people that are like that. Yeah.
Of course.
Man,
Yeah.
I want to get my feelings out, but I can't because if I do, I'll spoil the ending.
Yeah,
And
yeah, let's-
We'll have you back
let's
on
not
the
do
spoiler
that.
talk. Don't
Yeah,
worry about it.
that's why I'm not saying
Let's-
anything. I'm not saying
For
anything.
another day.
Yeah.
Shout out, by the way, to new anime that debuted this past Saturday, Spy Family. If you weren't checking out Spy Family, make sure to check it out.
That was the first episode.
It was excellent.
It's
Yeah,
good.
it's got
I gotta
some
watch
great music. I think they nailed the comedic timing. The voice actor for both Twilight and for Anya, they kill it. So yeah, it's really good.
Seeing everyone like go crazy over Anya on Twitter, so
Everyone's
I gotta
talking
watch
about that show right now.
Yeah. Also, fun fact:
Family's
the
great.
ending for Spy Family, like the ending song, is done by the same guy that did the Mario 3D All Stars commercials last year.
That
His
song
name
is
is Gen
fire, too.
Hoshino. It's a really good song. Yeah, really, really good.
Hey, speaking of endings and openings,
Yeah.
Love is War opening season 3, fire. Everyone should watch Love is War, by the way.
It's season 3 or season 4 for Kaguya-sama.
It's season 3, Kaguya.
Season 3.
Yeah.
I've been
Everyone
hearing good
watch that.
things.
Oh my god, it's literally like the best rom-com anime ever.
I saw a parody scene of a Dragon Ball episode. And now I have to watch it.
Dang.
Speaking of
Honestly, I think you will love it, Fidel.
Speaking
Yeah,
of
no, I
Dragon
heard
Ball,
that.
this is the only viewer question we're going to answer this week. It was just funny. I saw it in the viewer question thing, and I think it'd be a funny discussion. This is from both Wisdom Eel and Zender. It's a joint question from Zender, ENDR, and Wisdom Eel, both of whom bought the Japan Time jackets because they're not broke. They have money. So they said, who would win, Kirby or Goku? And can Goku go mouthful more?
Oh my
fuck is
god,
going
why
on
are we
right now?
having this conversation again, man? Kirby's gonna smoke him.
Again?
Again, yes, like every
No,
time
no,
it's like
no.
Why are you? I'm gonna need. I know, Fidel.
Let me tell you why, Chippy. Let me tell you. No.
We're not doing
Listen,
this.
listen. No.
Shofu, can you just end the show?
Because
Hey, run the credits.
you're
run
gonna
the
go
credits.
under the assumption that Kirby's gonna suck him up, but Goku's gonna dodge it, bro.
Wait, I
He's
got,
gonna
I
be
got,
like,
I got, I got the fix for this. I
you
got the fix for this.
breaks him, bro. He rips
I
in
got the
half.
answer.
No more.
They can fight together on that channel.
Perfect.
You guys work it out over there.
No, but I like it's so funny. No, this is an actual piece of like conversation piece. I keep on saying every now and again, every time people bring up the whole like, oh, can they whip Goku though conversation, which is so stupid. Like, listen, I love Dragon Ball, I love Goku growing up, but the thing is, Goku, like,
Goku's
listen,
that guy.
relax. All right, Goku was never that guy. Goku was never.
All right.
Yeah, they can go over
I
there.
just can't believe we're doing
They can go over there. No, no, you're both done.
I can't believe we're doing this.
Hold on.
You're on strike 3. Don't start it up
I
again.
can't believe this.
No, you're both done. Both of you are
He
done.
was a good guest for a little bit, right? Like he was all right, but then he just started going
I
crazy.
can't believe he's
And now I gotta keep. Look, he keeps going. He keeps. How does he keep getting back in here?
You guys are afraid of the truth.
guy.
You guys are afraid of the truth. Wow.
What, Jam? You've got to override his thought
Okay,
with
Warjam, can you snitch? Who's dragging him back into the call?
I can't believe it.
Damn, you guys really on that Goku level? That's crazy. You guys are never gonna like.
That's not the
learn
fucking
truth.
point. Nobody gives
we're
a
trying to
fuck if
protect
Kirby
you.
beating Goku in a goddamn fight, bro. I swear to God, nobody gives a goddamn. Oh my God.
It's
Roger,
a
why
question
did you
y'all
bring this up?
Roger knows what he's doing.
Yeah, of
He
course.
knows.
I'm making the show entertaining. It's content. What are you talking about? I'm
He's
naturally.
just over there smiling the whole time.
Of
Yeah, for real. For real.
Flipping up raw,
We do
man.
not need more content right now.
I have a
That's
mind.
true. I actually,
We do
I
not
do,
need a 4-hour discussion at this moment.
I do have a question though. I have a question for you guys.
Okay.
Genuine
Oh, here
question.
we go.
This is genuine. No, this is genuine. Have any of you played Tunic yet?
I'm
Yes.
going to play it tonight.
We're about to play. Okay, I was just curious if anyone had impressions yet, or if we have to wait till the next episode for it.
Mike and I are both going to play it.
Cool.
Oh, I got my hands on a Steam Deck the other day.
Where's Mike?
Okay, there you go. See
I
impressions on the Steam Deck. Let's hear
I
it.
haven't got mine yet, but my friend was one of the first way. I'm getting mine this quarter, so like sometime in the next 3 months I'm supposed to.
Yeah,
get
that's what
mine.
I was told too. We're champion. I'm still waiting.
Quarter
First
three,
quarter or
baby.
second
Quarter
quarter?
Hey, you
three.
gonna cry?
I was first quarter. Now I'm quarter 2. And I'm waiting.
That sucks.
You crying?
Yes.
Okay.
No, I got my hands on it. I've never played what is it, like First Step from Eden or something like that.
One Step from Eden.
One Step from Eden. Yeah, I've never played it before. My friend had it on a Steam Deck. I fired it up just to like play a game I've never touched before, see what the controls were like. It's neat. It's a cool system. It feels responsive. The holding it itself is a little bit weird. Like I'm definitely used to the Switch where, it's the touchpads on the Steam Deck that kind of like shove all the controls up a little bit, so it feels weird. It's not uncomfortable. It's just like different. It's very weird for the thumbsticks to be as high as they are because they have to be out of the way of where like the touchpads are on the side.
All right, but
But,
are you
like-
playing them Steam hentai games?
Oh my lord!
When I get mine, I'm not loading that shit up on someone else's machine.
Hentai?
Don't be shocked, bro, with you liking them fucking Shantae tweets and shit.
I would never do anything, bro. I've
You
never done
okay?
anything
You
wrong.
say that, and then we had that
I've
whole
never done
conversation about the
anything wrong.
fish, so we know.
Listen,
that
Roger,
that's
have you played Shantae?
No, never, not once.
Oh.
You know why? Because I'm not a degenerate.
Oh, I
That's
forgot
why.
you hate
That's
Shantae.
cap. That's
No, I also don't hate Shantae. I like Shantae, but
No,
the
no, I
character
don't know.
design is
Yeah,
good.
he,
but
he
I
liked
don't play the
Shantae.
games.
Yeah, that's right. He liked Shantae.
Wait, you've never played a Shantae game?
Instigated.
No, never played one.
I mean,
No,
that's
Are you serious? You've never played a
Never.
Shantae game?
That's
never,
not
one.
not a
It's not going to
surprising
change.
thing.
Not going to change the
I
the
haven't
second
played
time I
one.
say it.
played
No.
like-
Why
I
won't
played
you?
like
I just
quarter
showed
of
you a
one.
character.
I've never played one either.
Yeah.
Wow,
Play,
I
have
wow.
fucking Cinder.
Just find out the I know.
They're
Fuck
platformers,
hentai.
aren't they?
This guy in chat, fuck hentai, bowling is right there.
Oh my god.
Crazy.
Go get yourself
Shit, the show gotta end.
That's wild.
toss it over, see what happens.
Wait, what? Genuinely, like, aren't the
Nah,
Shantae
anyway,
games
see you guys
platformers?
next week. Nah. See you guys
Yeah,
next
they're
week.
like
I'm
they're
having
like
a genuine. I really want to
They're
know.
like,
Yeah, like
they're
what the-
Metroidvanias. They're a lot of
Yeah, they're
them.
Metroid.
Oh, I would probably
yeah,
like
they're
that then.
Metroidvanias.
Yeah, you would actually. They're good.
That's why I'm surprised that you haven't played them. Like,
Oh yeah, because I love Hollow Knight. I love Metroid,
Yeah,
Castlevania.
exactly.
Like,
It's
yeah.
really fun.
How has it only been 2 hours?
It hasn't
Wow.
even
It's
yet.
been 2
It
hours.
hasn't even. See, people over here talking about, oh, Sonic's going to take forever. This was light.
Yeah, it was fine. This was light.
Way longer than that.
We got
like
through
five.
everything.
Speaking of which, longer discussion is going to happen later.
Well, I mean, we could talk about it right now if you want. If you got something else to say about Sonic, otherwise we can wrap this baby up.
I'm planning. It's going to be a longer discussion if people want to go.
What could you possibly have a longer discussion about
barely
with
scratched
Sonic?
the surface of that movie.
I haven't seen it yet. I feel like I know the whole movie.
No, you just go watch it, Roger.
McDermott is trying to
I mean, I
plug. Let
will.
him plug. What are you trying to say?
Yeah, video we posted
Okay, well, there you go.
here later on. Don't worry.
It's okay, McDermott.
Oh, are you
Wait.
Are you looking to do a Sonic discussion for the
Yeah.
Japan Time YouTube channel? Is that what you're thinking of doing?
I was going to put it on my channel, but you want me to put it there?
Yeah, I mean, because people are actually watching our channel, so you should probably
my
put it on
God.
that one.
If I Roger, how am I
Hey, wait.
13K subs, bro?
Hold on, McGarrett.
noises, man.
I need to confirm something. Fidel,
What's up?
somebody in chat is saying that you literally read Mithra hentai on stream. Is this correct?
This is not true. No, this is not true.
You're
I did not
smiling.
do that.
He's
smiling.
no, he's lying.
Not do
He's
that.
lying.
No,
He's
no,
I
lying.
feel like
He's
you're lying. I feel like
No,
there's
I'm
a
not lying. I'm not lying.
He's lying. I was there.
Did I?
Yes, you did,
When?
bro. It was like months ago. Like I'm gonna know that specific date.
I would not remember. I
Hentai
probably, if someone says something and I have no idea if I did it or not, I probably did.
So I would just like to remind.
That's a terrible philosophy to live
That's
by.
not good. That's not good.
Guys, this
Yeah, talk about
podcast is
that.
brought to you by BetterHelp.
I don't think so.
You know what? We'll get brought to you by Advil.
I know exactly what they're talking about.
Needs better help.
I know exactly what they're talking about. This was like when I started streaming like 2 years ago. I accidentally opened a tab to read what was that viral? There was that viral. Never mind. We're not gonna talk about it.
Yeah.
Go ahead. You're here now.
Okay,
We're
okay,
here.
okay.
We're in the
Do you
moment.
remember? Okay. Do you remember that like viral manga panel that went up where it's like, yes, that's it.
Yeah, it was. Oh.
It was.
You wrong for that.
Yeah,
I
no,
can't
it
believe you had that saved. Oh, wait, no, I can't. Never mind.
That was truly a time.
I have Fidel like half dragged to another channel right now. I'm my hands over the panic button. I'm just ready.
I'm good. They asked me to say it.
I think we should create a specific role in this call for Fidel where, like, he can't drag anybody else, and he also, you know what I mean, like, because
just strip his rights is what you're saying.
Isn't he?
Yeah. That's actually what I'm trying to say. Yeah.
Does he have the guest role? The full? Oh, he's got the full one. Yeah.
He's got the full one.
Yeah.
Guests can't join the call anymore. If HMK gets dragged out again, he's done.
I don't understand. What did I do?
You brought up Curry versus Goku.
You were trying to explain what you were trying to
explain.
explain.
I brought that up.
You were trying to explain why Goku not shit in the face of Kirby. But like the thing is, I didn't fucking ask.
No, and you know what's crazy? What's crazy on top of that? He started that rant after immediately saying, "I'm not trying to get into it," but looking at
We're just saying shit.
I just said that. Look, I'm not trying to explain
Oh
anything.
my god, bro! Just let it go, man.
It's gone.
Yo,
today's podcast is sponsored by.
If we're just saying shit,
No, we're not doing this. No,
We're not.
Boys, it's too dangerous, bro. It's too dangerous today.
I'm not saying anything. No, I'm not saying anything.
If we're just saying shit, FF14 servers are up in 6 hours.
You can play in 6 hours. That'll be great.
I do want to for 6 hours then.
I do want to ask one other thing. The last topic, because this comes up a lot, right? We'll do a show where, like today's show, for example, we had Sonic, we had Kingdom Hearts. It took up the majority of the show. Majority of the 2 hours is spent on those two things. Shofu didn't particularly care about those two things. And the thing I'll see constantly in the comments, in the chat, everyone will else always say, like, oh man, Shofu's sleeping right now. Shofu doesn't care about this. So I actually want to start a new segment today. We're starting this right now.
Okay, it's
Well,
time.
I asked Shofu something that over the course of the past 2 weeks you've been enjoying. It could be music, it could be movie, it could be a sport, it could be anything. You have the sound bite at the ready. That's perfect. So for this inaugural section of the show, this is called the Shofu segment. Shofu, I just want to ask you, what have you been
That's
up to?
it. The Shofu segment. You
That's
got
it, the Shofu segment.
The shuffle shuffle. The shuffle shuffle.
Alright,
The shuffle
No,
shuffle.
no.
Shut up! You're not part of that.
I must reiterate that
Shofu Lofu?
if I'm
Shofu
quiet
Lofu?
during an episode, I just have nothing to add. I don't play Kingdom Hearts. I didn't watch the Sonic movie. What am I going to contribute? That's all I'm saying. Anyway,
Exactly.
last 2 weeks, let's see. Testament dropped in Guilty Gear. You know what I'm saying? I'll be playing that. Saw Spy Family.
Yes, sir.
That's about it, man. That's about it.
Watched any movies or TV shows or
Nope.
left your apartment?
Yep.
I knew it was coming.
I actually have proof he left his apartment. He can't get me from downstairs.
So what
Yeah.
what'd you guys do? Talk
have
about
proof too.
your first visit
The
with
drive has
Fidel
arrived.
in LA. So let's hear it. What'd you guys do?
I turned my stream on and he showed me the fucking bowling ball video.
You the biggest degenerate.
That stream was
You the
great for
biggest
content.
degenerate, Fidel.
That was a great content stream.
No,
We watched those
it was at the
terrifying
expense of other
commercials.
people. It was at the expense of other people. You
Of
didn't
course,
understand what you were doing.
entire flow. That's my entire flow.
Is there anything about you that is considerate about the sanity of others? The thing that pisses me off about you the most.
Oh my god, he's so
Ricky. Now,
This is my whole
we
flow.
already knew this before, but it's only further confirmed that you can never, under any circumstances, take any recommendation Fidel ever makes about anything ever. So anything he tells you to do, Ricky, just like it's like
It's true.
It's like a fart. Just try to. It's like a fart in an elevator. Just ignore it.
Hey, bro, all right,
Fidel,
listen
when
to
Fidel
me.
speaks, it's equivalent to someone else farting in an elevator. That's what I want you to remember.
I just want to say, Ricky, I know you've been out of the game for a while. You were on your mind journey or whatever.
Yeah.
I promise you, microphones can pick you up from a couple feet back. You can.
Okay. All right. I'll do my
Wait,
best.
speaking of Ricky, we're supposed to keep up with how Ricky's accumulating himself to the world.
Suck my
Thank you very much.
SMD. Suck my
Thank you very
SMD.
much for bringing that
End
up,
the show right now.
Thank you.
I've been
No,
putting
no,
up with
no,
this
no.
as long as I can.
No,
You want me to
I
get
love
away
it.
from the mic? I'm not getting away from the mic if it's gonna end this show. I'm tired of this, bro. I got things to do. It's like freaking 11 o'clock over here, man.
I simply just want to ask Ricky: is there anything that you've experienced in the last 2 weeks that we maybe experienced before that you caught up on? Doesn't have to be a long conversation, just anything.
He deafened.
He gone.
He's gone.
He left. He left.
You know what? He's correct.
I don't know if he's coming back ever again.
Well, that
That's
was
tough.
going to go for another 4 years.
What are we gonna do then for the ending? I mean, there must be something, right? I mean, it's a shame.
It's
If
truly a
Ricky's
shame.
gone, then what are we gonna do? I mean, we have no ending story. We're out.
It's over,
Can't believe
bro.
this would happen.
It's over, bros.
It's over, I guess.
Rejected from Eden, paradise has already been lost. Relinquish thy soul and board the vessel of the damned. Your destination lies within the sun's core. On the next episode of Japan Time, shine bright and burn to ashes, War Chant 7.